All right, y'all. The timer has ran out, so I'll let the song finish, but we're going to go ahead and switch over to our transition screen. And hello, everyone. I hope everyone's Sunday has been good so far. We have a pretty exciting lineup today. There's actually 40 people checked in. We're waiting on 3 more, which I think Kopi was saying in the chat is pretty dang good, I would say, you know. So yeah, thank you all so much for checking in very promptly. So we'll be able to get this show on the road here before too long. Um, and then I'm excited because we have a new commentator joining us today, who's actually in the chat. Some of you might be familiar with him, Aaron Curry. So yeah, welcome, Aaron. It's good to have you. We'll get you in the commentary booth shortly. And then here soon, we'll also be joined by Raph, who is also fairly new to Krisalys Cup. I think he commentated about a couple Krisalys Cups ago, but this will be his second one, I believe. So yeah, new commentators in the booth, and then obviously, Kopi doing amazing TO work as usual. So yeah, today should be a great Krisalys Cup. I'm excited, and hopefully everyone is well. Last time with me. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you and Raph were on the comms. That's right. Yeah, we'll have to get you on the comms again soon, Kopi. But I try my best to give everyone a fair turn, you know. So, um, Henri and Uno, same person. Yeah, it's just because of the different ways they say it in Japanese versus English. Gets a little confusing, but also hi Ranma, good to see you. Gotta hop on the horn with you at some point. We're just never in the same place doing the same role at the same time. Yeah, for sure. Got a funny comment about me being everywhere and to play a game last night. All right. Well, I think we have about 15 minutes left before the tournament starts. Like again, we're still waiting on a couple more people to check in, so I think I'm going to go ahead and hop in the commentary booth. Whenever you're ready to, Aaron, you can do so as well. And then like I said, Raph was doing a quick Monster Hunter stream earlier, so he's probably wrapping that up right now, and will be joining us shortly, soon. So yeah, while I'm waiting for my commentators to get in here, I'm gonna go ahead and boot up the game. I'll get a room set up, and then we'll get this show on the road pretty soon. Sometimes TOs just need to tell me no. I actually played ranked for once. How'd that go, Nebula? 2H prime and ready. Just gotta poach me quick. Yeah. Yeah. Kopi, I imagine you probably get oh hey Curry.
Hello.
How's it going?
It is going pretty okay. Oh my god. I just realized
I should probably
how
turn
you
you down a
display
bit.
us, so
Oh, don't worry.
probably
Once Raph gets in here, it'll shrink you down. Don't worry.
okay, because right now everyone has to see front-facing big challenges, and it's very scary.
No, it's fine. Yeah. It's set up that way for 2 people, so it'll auto adjust when Raph gets in here.
Okay.
So yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Okay, why is my button not working?
Nope, it's been
Oh,
a
that's why.
pretty good week. 2.0 has been an interesting patch, to say the least.
For sure, yeah. Let me reboot my game. I think they didn't like that I switched inputs midway through. Okay. But yeah, I haven't really had a chance. Like, I'm still kind of on a break from the patch myself. But from what I've heard, unfortunately, Siegfried got nerfed. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge to navigate. But I'm up for
Yeah,
it.
they kicked that man down so hard.
They sure did. They sure did. Also, hi, Lazy Ruin. Good to see you. And everyone else here. Alright. Okay, now it's recognizing my buttons. Yeah, I guess since you're new to Chrysalis Cup, maybe while we're waiting for our other commentator to get here, if you want to maybe introduce yourself or maybe, give a quick spiel about kind of what you're most excited about and
Sure thing. Hi, I'm Aaron. If you haven't seen me around, that's weird because I've been on a lot of online brackets. You might have seen me on WASD. I was on Paragon last week. I've been working with Curbio sometimes. I do Training Mode Network Neo. I do a lot of stuff for the Grand Blue community and all over the place. I was unfortunately on Will It Kill yesterday or 2 days ago as the final clip, being the commentators like, yeah, no, this guy's dead. No, he's not. So yeah, I've been around for a while. This is the first time I'm with doing stuff with you, Chris. We kind of met up at Frosty. Most recently known for parrying SSBAs. Yeah, I don't know why that tweet blew up the way it did, but it just did. Like it was a really dumb parry because if I whip that, I die. But yeah, I
yeah,
play Uno in this game. I've been paying attention to a lot what's been going on, and I'm excited to be here tonight.
nice. Okay, and Raph just said he'll be here in just a minute, so.
Sure thing.
But yeah.
Speak of the devil, and he shall
Oh,
arrive.
hey, Raph.
I used the restroom, but I'm
No
here.
worries. What's up?
Good evening, afternoon. Not much. Excited for some Grand Blue fun.
Same. I think
Oh, excuse me.
we're just waiting on 3 more people to check in. Maybe we can give them a quick ping. Or let's see who
enough.
we're waiting on. Let me refresh. I don't think Start GG refreshes it on its own. Okay, looks like we're waiting on Utopia, Alex the Kid, and X Marks. I'll give him a quick nudge. Or no, actually, Copia already did. 1 step ahead of me. But yeah, like...
So,
Oh, I'm sorry, go on.
I was going to say to Rinna, Uno's parry did get a nerf in the same way that every other reversal in the game got nerfed. It's bad for him in the sense that you can't be silly with 5U and 6U in the air parry, because if you whiff those, you get a counter hit, and it's really easy to counter hit that because of the long recovery. But it's still a frame 1 parry on the heavy version. It's still a fantastic tool. You just can't be done with it, which is fair. I like that a lot of reversals in the game, all having counter hit DP state. I like that change a lot because it requires people to not be insane about getting people off.
Yeah, Uno has to block and be smart with 5U.
So Lazy Ruin does have a point. That doesn't stop every Uno from abusing that frame 1 counter. It's really good. Yeah, no, Nick, the entire thing is that it is the same. 5U and 6U didn't have any data changed about it. It's that now if you whip it, you get counter hit punished like every other reversal. And considering that it's his like main gimmick, it's a nerf in the way that like you can't just freely do it.
Yeah, and then
But
also...
if you
Oh, go on, I'm sorry.
But if you land it, you have to sit there and watch as Uno parries your entire super and wait for death.
True. Also, sorry, if you guys want to hop in the room, password's just Krisalys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the game
I'm
booted
the
up just a
password.
moment here. Yes, it is.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah,
Yeah, everyone else that's in the chat knows. Oh my god.
Yeah, how was Monster Hunter, Raph? Or has anyone else in the chat been playing Monster Hunter since it came out?
I've had a blast with it. I mean, I've been playing Monster Hunter since like the Nintendo Wii, and it's been fun since then. And it's only gotten better with quality of life and like big budgets. This one was different, so I had a great time. I'm excited to play a lot more and start playing with friends and doing stuff with more people, which is always the big part of that.
Yeah, no, for sure. What about you, Curry? Have you been, do you do Monster Hunter at all or any games like that?
I haven't gotten Wilds yet. It's in my library through Family Share, but the person who has it has been also playing the ever living hell out of it. So I
Yeah.
don't know when I'll get a chance to play it. I also hearing about the performance issues. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle it. I have the like requirements for it. It's just that when the last major game I tried was Avowed, and Avowed ran like garbage. There was nothing I could have done to like make it run better. I tried everything, it just didn't work. So the
Mhm.
recent spate of major AAA releases just haven't been nice on my computer, and
Yeah,
so
optimizations would be nice to see across more games. And this one, like, I have to like change a lot of things to make it run well enough, especially if I'm trying to stream it. Which even without
oh
trying to
yeah,
stream, it was kind of a pain, but it works. At the end of the day, it's the frame rate is mostly really good and no big problems. But then you go to a game like Granblue, and it's like, oh, this one's great. I
yeah,
don't
it
have any
runs
problems.
fantastic.
This is super good. Everything looks nice, runs nice. It's not very intensive. It's not a very big game, and that makes me happy.
Uh, I like me some Monster Hunter from time to time. I really enjoyed Rise. World came at a time when I just wasn't. I was starting to get back into it, and World wasn't my jam. I really like Generations Ultimate. That's where I got my start. Was Generations and stuff on the 3DS, and then I sold my 2DS with my copy of the game and didn't do the save transfer because I thought I'm never gonna get a Switch. I don't know when I'm gonna get one. I don't need to do this. A year later, I got a Switch and I had to start it over from the very beginning. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah. And yeah, we're starting at 5, so we'll be starting in about a couple more, or yeah, about 5, 7 more minutes. We're just giving 3 more people the chance to check in, but if they don't, then we'll just have to go without them, and then. But unfortunately, it doesn't let me pick stream matches until the check-in is over. Like I wish Start GG would let you do that, but it doesn't.
The way I handle
So
it with the Curry Cup and Training Mode Network and stuff is I just start the bracket and tell people, hey, I'm starting the bracket to set stream matches. Don't touch anything. I will ping you again when you're ready to go.
yeah, no, that's a good way to do it. Well, I guess while we're waiting for these last minute check-ins, hopefully they show up. But if not, I can maybe just preemptively look and see who we want to have on stream. I typically try my best to put people on stream that haven't been on stream before. Because usually it's a lot of the same people in top 8. So, you want to give some of the newer people a chance at the spotlight. All right, so let's take a look at the bracket, see what we're looking at here. Yeah, this is a pretty good turnout, like about 40 people, so, let's see. Based on who's here right now, I'll probably put, that damn me up guy, aka Wave Them, on stream.
Okay.
Just because, it's been a bit since he's been in my bracket. And then maybe also Diabetes and Molly, like, so yeah. Some people that haven't been on my stream before, for at least round 1. Raph and Curry, you have to use that dab me up guy.
Yeah, I'm calling him by his full name the entire time.
No, I like that name.
I can't find the room.
Oh,
Um,
should be just Krisalys, but with a capital K.
Let's see.
Yay, Alex the
Okay, there
Kid
we
is
go.
here. Okay, so we're waiting on 2 more check-ins. Please don't make me run the Narm gauntlet. Yeah, I felt kind of bad for you, Lazy. Like, I promise that wasn't intentional. It's just the way the bracket happened to shake out, I guess.
Yeah, bracket luck is always the hardest matchup of any tournament.
True.
Oh, It
So
is
true.
how it goes. Some days you're just like, oh, this is great. And then it's like enough 2Bs that it's 10B.
Dude,
Then you just like, I'm just gonna play something else for like a day.
Hurry, the way you're like standing behind me with that, it looks like Siegfried's got the big
Hell yeah. I
thumb.
gotta, here, I gotta change it real quick.
uh, there's no way to seed without messing some people over. It's true. Like, I try my best to seed, but the way I see it, seeding is definitely more of an art than a science. There were like 6 fairies at chipped out, and everyone had to deal with double fairy lineups. Oh god, that sounds miserable. Especially with all the buffs that she got this patch.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing people giving her a whirl. I think yesterday at TMS, Bapal had a
Yeah.
good run, had a tragic like ending in their final match that they had in the tournament, but that's just kind of how luck goes, especially when you're a pad player sometimes.
Yep.
The connectivity gods say nah. So it is what it is, but nothing will ever be as spooky as like the fairy army from vanilla like launch Granblue.
I
And you
mean,
have like
that army might be coming back.
it's not she's
True.
not she is not quite launched vanilla fairy. And
Yeah, I
she
mean,
never will
yes,
be,
never.
but at least the people who play her can be like, all right, we can jam out and have a good time. And it's good to see, a pokey, zony, frustrating character every now and again, but not to see them like everywhere.
No, what do you mean? I cannot wait for the day where top 8 is 4 Beatrixes and 4 fairies.
Oh my god, so
then it's
true.
then it's just 4 Beatrixes because the fairies just crumble to riding free.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Eddie Franco, Gumi Forever. I think someone else followed me earlier too. I think it was Saito. Yeah, alright, 3 follows already. Thank you guys. Oh, and another follow?
I still.
Dang. Thank you, Zai.
Wait,
I
what?
think you said Zai.
Why am I not?
Oh, and
Damn, that's
Hurry.
crazy.
Thank you.
I'm still surprised Tenured's rocketed out with 6.
I think 6 feels pretty good
Nick.
here overall. I think that character, like without anything crazy happening, the power skills where it's like, my really good kit can handle things a bit better. And now that he has like one of the best characters at like avoiding reversals and now can deal big damage because of like the punish guaranteed there. So that like is a nice quality of life buff for him with how easy it is to like smother your opponent and force that kind of issue. So I am not surprised to see him being 10 year meal still sticking with it, but 2, I feel like we'll see more of him just because of the strength loss of the big boys and girls from the previous patch.
I think the hardest thing for me in regards to 6 is just that 14k hurts. It hurts a lot. It's a character that is feast or famine. More than like almost on the same level as like an Abel, minus the whole I'm going to kill myself to kill you. But like if you're a behind on 6, it sucks. Because you get so few chances compared to everyone else, especially now with the counter hit DP state. But if you're ahead, you really feel yourself. So it's interesting to see Tenured still rocking it. I don't know if that's going to translate to more people playing 6. Just that I think the dedicated few still on the character should, if they continue getting better, be able to like stand a chance.
No, yeah, I gotcha. So we'll see how everything like levels out in the end of the day with just the curve being kind of flattened for the most part, and then just it'll be like the certain specific things of characters that really make them make or break. So everyone's still kind of like seeing, can I still rock this character a certain way, or how do we make the most of it? And considering like I look at it too, and like the Brave counter nerf as well, it's just like I think 6 does a good job of forcing Brave counter interactions and blocking them, so we'll always get his turn back, so now it's even harder to get him off of you. So I'm just like, granted, that's a lot of the cast, but having a character that fast, I think does benefit that guy a lot. Any character that like you had to Brave counter at least to like force them to block and take your advantage back or knock them away, considering like Percival or Six or that just gets a little stronger.
It's weird because in Six's case, and along with a few other characters, the BC -2 change I feel hasn't actually been super duper prevalent in some cases because of how easy it is to counter hit something with Brave counters. So you're always going to at least pop them up, maybe even hard knockdown depending on the counter hit. So it's just in a more niche situations, and I think more people are starting to adjust to using Brave counter to force the counter hit state more so than the "oh, you tapped me, I'm going to push you off" kind of deal. It's weird.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Everyone's getting the feel for it, and they still have the bad habits of actually just letting it rip when any little inch of something starts to aggress them. I remember seeing a Brave counter war happen as everyone just like defaulted to that yesterday, despite like the person blocking it. Like, it's my turn. Never mind. It's back to you. And then just like,
Oh, we
it's so fun. I love the muscle memory just taking over.
we saw that so much on Friday with Paragon, where big counter hits came in after BC's like, "No, your turn's over. What are you doing?"
All right. So yeah, I think check-in's all done. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start off with Diabetes versus Molly. And then in the wings will be the Dab Me Up guy versus Bonka Gem. So that'll be our round 1. And we've also got some of our round 2 matches marked as well.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
yeah.
It looks like, at least according to Start, it looks like we'll be seeing Molly on Fairy if the sad cat with fairy hair profile is to be believed.
Yeah.
Molly also out of Australia, Oceania versus Diabetes, who apparently out of New York, has been in some TNSs before.
Yeah, I think they do Lowain, if I'm not mistaken, because there was recently a Lowain Discord that was made, and they found out about my, they fought me in the lobby, and then they subsequently found out about my tournament. So yeah, here they are.
Oh no, the
So,
Wayne's in full force.
yeah. There's another Lowain in bracket 2 who was in the last one. Alex the Kid, I think got 5th in the last Krisalys Cup. I think was gunning for the Texas Showdown prize. Because they're also part of.
Have it all.
Yeah, they're part of my. They're part of the Houston FGC. I saw them at the one of the locals recently. So.
Yeah, super. That's gonna be a fun one. I know it's not a part. It's the week right after Arc World Tour this month, but it'll still be a nice little event for the folks that couldn't go to Arc World Tour finals, and then just a way to warm up for the next season that will be definitely starting soon.
Mm-hmm.
Sad to see that Texas Showdown is not a part of like the Arc World Tour, but I know that's probably gonna start like at it'll probably start at like a combo breaker or
I think it does start at a combo breaker
for 2025. We'll see.
I think Texas Showdown will be especially fun because that'll be the tournament where everyone can finally let their hair down and like relax.
It's just so soon after Arc World Tour. I don't know how much relaxing they'll do. They're just gonna stick to what they have because not enough time to like make any pivotal switches. Like Aaron DeMack is like, I'm just gonna stick to this Belial character, and then afterwards, after World Tour, if I'm even playing this game, I'll just pick the most other BS character,
Right.
and just roll
Yeah.
people. Which is like, hey, that's everyone's different approach. So good luck.
Yeah, no, like because it's right after Arc World Tour, there's no more like hyper stakes on the line. It's a tournament, so you still want to win, but I think that's the tournament after like the finals. That's where you can like start to breathe a bit. You can play like a Sandalphon, or you can play a sub, and you can have more fun than sweat your ass off to actually, try and get into the world finals.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that last chance qualifier will definitely be a treat when that comes up
That
around. And I know a lot of folks. I guess I was planning to go. Expenses made it so like I gotta reassess, and I won't be able to go, especially because it's week 4 Texas Showdown. But speaking of showdowns, we're finally getting our first match underway as Molly is up on deck representing the Oceania region with some fairy. All right. And of course, glowing core cobs. I'm sure that doesn't taste very good, but you know, maybe it's style over substance.
This is gonna be kind of a nasty matchup, I feel, for Luane, just because of the buffs to close heavy, or not close heavy. Might as well be a close heavy at this point. Close medium, far L.
Yeah, just all the buttons getting just really good juice on there. So just helping her out with her game plan of just want to keep you at bay. Characters that can get around that, no problem. Will definitely still give her grief. And I think Luane, not a bad character at a range, but like finding an approach against Fairy, never going to be easy. And a nice, solid round from Molly.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a reliance on, you know, Dude Wheel, 236U. And probably tricky movement to get in, as we're seeing from Diabetes. Jumps out, air unblockable. Sorry, I'm a little bit delayed. I have to watch the stream. I had a network issue that caused me to kill the game.
The Shining Bro wheel coming through, going for a flop, putting Molly in the corner. Another wheel in there, spinning the meter pretty effectively. Good solid hits from Diabetes. No access to the pyramid, but at the very least has a great life lead. Corner pressure, reversal comes out, a small punish, and a punish nonetheless.
Yeah, I think we were just a little bit panicked seeing the DP slide come in. I know it can be a little bit of a pain to punish sometimes, especially on Fairy.
Alright, look done. 2 brave points gone, a counter whiffs. GG's out, and the pressure's on. Molly still has a chance to bring this back, but any one combo from Diabetes can solve it, and goes under the brave counter. Extra credit. All right, nice. Finds the finish. A nice long range confirming the brave into Raging Strike with just the 2 brave points. Just made it really hard. Diabetes had such a good lead there, but one errant reversal, and you see how much you just can lose.
Ooh, pushing Diabetes out of the way of Gigi there gets a fat counter hit.
Okay, though, Gigi's out. We're in with the sweep into extra, but instead,
To get the 3 foods here. I'm not a huge fan of that. That was time where you could have gotten more food that's getting extra meter, probably getting another 50% if we ate 2 more times, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's always like the value. Like, do I want to eat for the potential buffs, or do I want to keep pressure on Fairy, who's cornered? But instead now it is Luane is in the corner. Nice little juggle from mid-range, right into GG, putting Molly on match point.
Ooh. Diabetes is doing a decent enough job of taking advantage, but silly things like H Awesome Sauce on Whiff to try and navigate neutral are definitely not helping things out.
Right over the grab too. Great situation in the instant overhead. Molly in full control. Not much you can do here as Diabetes. Not a lot of resources. Throws the blow wheel, and now it's a tough spot. Not even going to be able to access Yggdrasil or nothing to try to salvage this. This looks like it's just going to be the end. Excuse me.
I mean, we always could have crazy returns. Nothing's impossible, but it's unlikely.
After the throw tech, yeah, I would not want to be in the position Luane is in. The eel whip reigns supreme, and Molly just in control all the way through for our first match of the day with a big win for Fairy.
Yeah, it's not one of the kindest matchups in the world. Luane did get some cute little routing out of the counter hit punishes. It's just never really had a chance to show off any of it.
That's rough. When your sole focus is just trying to close that gap, find a way to knock down Fairy and just start to do a little something. It's just, and Fairy's just like, yep, I'm happy keeping you at bay. I'm nickel and diamond, some damage, some big risk dice rolls that come out don't help at all when it comes down to like trying to get that approach where you can keep it kind of measured because there's not a lot of damage that fairy's going to do from you unless you just take those hits on the way in.
Mhm.
So it's just like it's tough. It's a not just like a war of attrition, but a war of patience.
Yeah, and if you're gonna play that way where you need to just run things out, I think that is when you start to play around food and eating more. Not the most exciting matchup, but we saw how potent the wheel was in a lot of situations. Molly did have some good reactions throwing the startup of wheel, but that's where we start to have to rely on our metered options and trying to play more of a pokey game, less aggressive, until we get that first hit, and then start running mix.
Yeah, but hey, lessons to learn and a loser's bracket chance to make the efforts too. So Molly gonna be moving forward on that winner's side. I'll be segment for our next match in just a moment. As everyone's getting their seats situated, playing a little bit of musical chairs.
Yep.
Luane 2 up against Verasiga? My god. Vasaraga this time.
Rasaga, his twin brother.
He goes to a different school.
Mm-hmm. Finally got a chance to tell him break, able to join everyone else. So let's see, we can get a little redemption for the bros. Going up against something a little bit different from our ghostly Renee friend here.
I gotta say, this matchup scares the living hell out of me.
Because you get one character that's like, I want to keep you away. And the other one is like, I want you to be close. But on my terms, obviously.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think the big thing here is if Vasaraga is going to be playing around his projectile, I think that'll be a decent tool to keep Bonka Gem down.
Already taking a little bit of those hits to kick things off here. There's the sweep. Gonna activate the Soul Forge with the dash attack, armor through, and just getting some little punishes, adding up.
Ashing out with Super here, decent option.
I dig it.
Do have to be mindful of the parry, but
What parry? The
Don't-
blows come out, not even a reversal, but the wake up belly flop. Interesting idea. Gets out of the corner, back into the corner. We spinning the bar little by little. Gonna get tagged too, and you're gonna need more than that in wine to help get over that big beatdown.
yeah, this is what I was afraid of.
Well, pressure's on, and the fear is real. Gets a parry, but I mean, if you keep going for these unsafe slideys, it's just gonna let Vasaraga make magic happen.
Yeah, Bonka Gem just hasn't been able to get any of his game plan started at all. Counter hit BC could be one way to start things up. That's huge. In the corner you go. Infinite armor beats out. Oh,
And trying to do a little walk back, a little shimmy. But the punish on the EX awesome sauce. It's gonna be that first round. Vasaraga just titan of just a giant wall and closing the bros in. And 3 too many in that little room they get put into. It's not helping them out.
I think Bonka's just going for some of the more unsafe options here. Great confirm here. Throw him all the way to the corner.
Okay. There's the
Whoa!
EX. Gets around it by a little. We're fighting to fight back with the wheel of the bros. Just trying to keep Vasaraga at bay. And I don't like putting herself in the corner here, even with the mix-up potential. Gets a slidey, but the armor just crushing it.
Trying to guard crush again. Walk up projectile. I don't know if Bonka Gem really knows what to do against the armor here. Just the dab me up guy has been doing so well at abusing it.
Alright, well, with a pixel and a nice meal, finally has a life lead for the first time in this set, and the flop is gonna flip the script, and Luane with a round on the board. Nice little comeback.
Yeah, we don't use block button up in here. Yeah, I'm liking Bonka Gem's adaptation, playing more of a range game, playing more like a pest.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing a solid enough job, but really struggling with the armor. I think that's been the Dabiok guy's biggest tool in this matchup.
Yeah, rough spot here, but okay. Gonna use the drill, get out of this corner. Gets a hit on the bit at the end too, so can finally get some momentum shifting. It's been getting grabbed up a lot in neutral, in combos, so that's not helping at all, but gets a side swap. Gets grabbed on the turnaround. I like the attempt to try to deal with it on the back end, but oh, nice call out here from the Dab Me Up guy.
Ooh, bad medium awesome sauce should lead to death if we route correctly.
All right, boom. Goes to Dynamite and match point.
I think we're just putting ourselves into bad situations all the time here. Like, just you're being unsafe when you don't truly need to be.
Mm-hmm. But this is how it goes. You really want to get something moving and grooving, but instead you get dunked in the corner. Armor once more. Predictable reversal getting exploded into the link on the SBA, maximizing the damage. Give me that crystal, buddy. You ain't gonna need it where you're going. And with one bad
command grab?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. You see Vasaraga just posted up and just you bring in the homies like help me out here, but no, before they can even get there, we get the scoop and get the wind. Nicely done from that Dab Me Up guy.
It's just a drive-by. They're driving by going, ha, loser, and then dead.
Yeah, no, that's great. I just love the name too, that Dab Me Up guy, you know?
Well, he did the dabbing himself. Doesn't look like Wayne gonna get much of that in that match, but at least with a round on the board, a little bit of something there. It's just dealing with like the character interactions, and that was a pain point.
I mean, Vasaraga, to me, is a character that is a really easy, like, noob stomper. Just that, like, if you don't know the matchup and you aren't familiar with all of his tools, you can't just run your same normal game plan because he has so many ways to just disrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have, you know, the grappler mix-up of, am I going to grab you, am I not going to grab you, and you just get put in the corner. So it can be rough if you don't know what you're doing.
Like the scariest part with like that is like this is not like a game where some command grabs lead to so much more pressure, but for him to just get the Soul Forge, get some armor added, so it just makes that neutral again kind of scary. But then when you're Lil Wayne, it's like, hey, here's a character that really has a hard time moving forward, where you take advantage of your own character's strengths, right? Do maybe more summons to force out normals to hit. You know, eat more food to get the free meter, and that is Vasaraga's going to need to work their way a little harder to get close. But if you keep putting yourself at like that close range position where moments are more of a toss-up than playing at a range that better suits your character in the matchup, that's where it kind of is hard to deal with, and it's where it's worth taking the time to like reevaluate your game plan based on your opponent to make the most of it, right? So, you know, tough lessons to learn as you get knocked to the losers, but a lot you can do to improve for next time.
And you know, you were speaking of threats, and I don't know any greater threat than Inspector's Percival up against Zanza on the Vera. Percival's a character that's been getting a lot of stock value put on him since the 2.0 changes, just because he didn't get changed that much, and more folks are starting to be afraid of the flame carpet pressure, especially after the BC nerf.
Like you have that, you have the huge damage that comes out again from us, like, you know, not every character is going to get the biggest of biggest damages on DP punishes, but Percival's going to like smoke you.
Oh yeah,
in that tier there. So like every like system change just makes him a lot hotter.
Mm-hmm. And it's also rough because Vera doesn't have many tools to stop Percival at these, you know, far ranges from stocking up, just because no projectile, no real threat outside of metered options, and Spectre's going to have punishes on point if you're not going to do anything about it. Just as I say that, he drops a combo.
Oh, side swap. A little something. Potentially can go into the power mode, but instead a challenge with the crouching heavy into a Raging Strike, catching just a run up. Nice call out from Inspector. He's got his eye on you, and it's going to be a little bit more work here from Zanza to really find their footing, because you're playing in that like little, your character excels at that little mid range where Percival could just deal with you just as well. So one of those momentum matchup.
And I don't think Inspector's the kind of person to fall for a command grab as well. Ooh, challenging on Wake Up.
Now, where do you think you're going? BC out? Not as easy as you think. 100 bar here on the side of Zanza, and if they get their transformation, they can at least get one of those crystals back, but it's a tough spot here. I guess for
Especially
game.
since Zanza's not challenging anything to get out of Flame Carpet. It's such a bad spot, and the DP is what's going to seal the deal.
Burn to the crisp. Tough spots there. And being point blank Flame Carpet, you're going to have to be like, as soon as you see blue, just hit that easy reversal. Just find your way out of there, because you cannot just let Percival set up in front of you just like that point blank. Let's jump in. Okay. 6XL. A little more pressure there. With enough resources, we can at least force like the hit into the command grab in the combo, but instead the run under anti-air. Hold on. Good damage here. Off to the corner.
That's ooh, brilliant throw bait. Seals the deal for this round. It's just so terrifying that you can't just jump out of Flame Carpet, because Percival has that, you know, incredible tall, close medium.
And you can't get countered either. You see how much of Vera's life is just evaporating, burning to ash, as one more bad guess with the 4 stocks. It's pretty much can potentially seal it here. Okay. I'd like to see Vera finally transform. Yeah, command grabs weren't represented at all, but we haven't even seen the SBA, and running out of time to even get that going. BC, you're still in the cooker. Yeah, there is no free way out of there. You see that? You block the ultimate carpet. BCing is not going to help in any manner. It's rough.
Yeah. Fortunately for Zanza, it's forever rotisserie, never chicken when it comes to Percival Army. And especially with Inspector.
I love that joke. I know, because I love rotisserie chicken, so.
You like the joke just because it makes you think of rotisserie chicken.
I mean,
like,
that's part of it, yeah.
Right
It's just
I
funny.
mean, listen, $5 for like a Costco or Sam's Club rotisserie chicken? That's a good deal. That's enough chicken to like put in the soups and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just value.
For sure. That's what I'm saying.
Alrighty.
Great.
Next up, I'm excited for this next one.
Same.
Gonna be seeing Alex the Kid up against Princess Rinna.
Mm-hmm.
I know she's been coming back to the game as of late. I think she took a break for a bit, but
Yeah.
gonna be coming back in a major way, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like to see. Rinna's always been parts of a lot of the online tournaments, seeing them as the VTuber events, I believe, with Serena Pinguina, and then seeing them back here for the Krisalys Cup. So I know they are a very solid online warrior, and I'd like to see what they will be cooking up.
For sure.
Meanwhile, first Sandy of the night is gonna be with Rinna.
I figured we were going to see at least one Sandy. At some point.
Hey, I mean, sand is everywhere. It gets everywhere, and it's coarse.
Lorraine Court really
Yeah.
did just pull up tonight. This is crazy. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be the first time I really get to see Lil Wayne handle everyone's new favorite Shoto around the block. Things are starting off pretty basic so far. JU is a war button. Like, I gotta be honest.
Already, war is beginning. War never changes. Right now, Rinna is just taken to task, going to the little stance, finding a solid crouching heavy, but not maximizing off of it. Needed to probably go for a nice roll of Raging Strike just to max it there, but with the finale, does a good job of just closing out that round, and Alex the Kid's going to have to slap themselves awake here because it's party time.
Yeah, you gotta grow up a little bit. This might be 18 plus with the kind of damage Rena's doing.
Okay, found a couple hits. Nothing crazy off of them, but at least we're finding them. Yes, we're in the corner, but yes, we're walking all over, and we're getting the DP punish. Give me that free counter hit. Oh, that's juicy.
Ooh, we got the mid-screen routes. Okay.
All right, a lot of bar spent with the ultimate on top of the Raging Strike. But, I mean, that's damage and a great parry, too. Hell yeah.
Ooh, bad BC, and that's going to give Alex the Kid. Hey, found his footing. Found the momentum. Definitely helps that one bad DP from Rena swayed everything into his favor.
Welcome to modern fighting games. Ooh, we're activating fire, so we're out of light. So we're just going to try to just use this one effectively. I'm curious. I know most players are really just sticking to light mode Sandalphon, so I want to see other people try different ones. I know Earth is probably the least popular, but I mean, the options are there.
Surprisingly enough, I haven't seen much of Wind, just because that extra 20% tacked on top and the air dash not being super duper fast has made, you know, Water and Earth are the big ones I see because of the plus frames you get on Earth, the Oki you get on Water. The Rob Raging Strike never changes as well.
Wait, one bro made it through the missiles anti-air. Alex on the verge of taking this first game of the set, and a beautiful guess on the parry. The Wayne Bros, power of numbers, quantity over quality. Let's see what the Primarch can make happen here as an awesome sauce just connects. We get a knockdown.
So far, I think Rena's big thing is just kind of being too aggressive, too running in. Never mind, aggression works. Doesn't want to follow up. Heard me talking smack about Wind, so had to pull it out. Again, excellent parry on the overhead. Alex has been just doing so well pulling it out.
All right, off the wall though, evening it up with some nice damage and over the bro wheel. Almost got the punish, but mistimed the hit afterwards and then jumped right into the missiles. It's going to be a free unblockable and giving Alex a chance here despite not having any brave points. I think Rena just messed up the situation and got punished for it. Ended up losing a big opportunity there.
Unfortunately, there was a tragic drop. Everything's firmly coming up Alex right now. Going for double mix. Oh, snipes with the far heavy.
Nice. This is big. Corner is going to be where Rena gets her bread and butter.
Uh-oh.
Jumping. Oh no, the anti-air from here could be huge, but nothing could. Not the worst thing.
Ooh, does get small hit there. Go, we get confirmed. Fantastic stuff from Alex the Kid, taking that one 2-0.
Well, there we go.
Hold up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait, what was
Like, I
that?
know they Sandalphon's a coffee head. Lil Wayne said, "Hey, did you know that they make coffee out of beans eaten from like cat shit?"
Oh, I heard
They're
like I heard a beep, like you know the beep.
Yeah,
that
they censored it.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that later. Like what? That's hilarious.
And LER is just like, who's talking about cats? The newest avatar, the other dragon that is coming with the it came along this battle pass. I'm a fan.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
put
cute.
that butt away, please. All right, we don't need all that on stream.
Also, thanks for the follow, Alex the King.
No,
good
LER, run
stuff.
away.
Hey,
Ooh,
Lil Wayne,
that is quite a username. I don't know if I want to say it on stream, but
I'll say it. If I'm allowed to say it, I'll say it.
I mean, you can. I don't.
Hey, how's it going, Gay Wolf Sex? I hope you're having a fun time tonight. As we get into
man.
everyone's favorite Narmaya player, Dragalia, up against Labyrinth Z. Both these players, no stranger to each other, no stranger to anything around the block. Labyrinth's doing a pretty solid job at Kirby Cup and other similar tournaments in the past week or so.
Right?
Dragalia's
Ooh, what brave counter. Nothing personnel, just these little moments is what Narmaya just loves to just thrive in. Just being able to finesse her way around, and anything you try just happens to just get smoked. And speaking of getting smoked, the moon comes down, and just what a fast round. Yeah, you blink and that was over. That's just Dragalia's Narmaya. So good.
especially with how dominant Dragalia's been in the past, like, couple months even. It's been doing fantastic, but Labyrinth putting up a solid defense right now.
And just avoiding anything. At the very least, Labyrinth, yeah, we're getting some damage. But how do we stick with it, right? Dragalia is so hard to keep, like, pinned down, but a nice shimmy. Okay, I like it.
We are going to get the round off this if we don't drop. And we don't. Labyrinth's got those on lock.
Yeah, good old, the classics. Give him a kiss. Keep it simple, make it work, and a dash H. Already in the corner you go. Dragalia, not a place they want to be, but at least Narmaya can get out of stuff like this pretty easily. Oh my god, I love that.
Brave option there to do the DP like that.
I love that. The call out is there, and that's trying to force Dragalia to second guess, but Dragalia just no fear. Swinging into it. It's not a lot of damage for a reversal. You lost all your bar because you don't get any of the refund for the DP, and now you're in the corner. You're getting tossed out of the corner for a mix-up. Oh.
Ah. Had to go for a BC there and just mistimed it. Dragalia taking that first game. It's so dangerous, this matchup, I feel, for the oh my god, I can't even think of his name. Bane, not Zane.
But okay, this is getting
Fair,
competitive
folks.
between the two. We're finding hits as Labyrinth. We're making them stick a little bit, and we get the big bonk. I love that flip over. Didn't get a lot more off of it. Had an uppercut available to at least extend it with the EX, but oh,
Yeah,
gotta, what do you got?
I'm wondering what happened there. That was all Labyrinth's choice, but we just kind of let things fall apart. But we get the DP to at least secure it, so it's all good. Doesn't matter what happened in the last round. You got the round, so
And,
all mistakes are
ooh,
forgiven.
That's right. Everything you do is okay as long as you win, said people who don't play fighting games. All right, anti-air whiffs. Nice not pressing a button to jump in. But we find a nice ultimate into more pressure, and then just immediately arm destruction coming out, and just huge, huge risks paying off for Labyrinth, but still on the back foot this round.
Run up counter hit here. We do have super, should be able to cash out relatively easily. You know, surprisingly enough, I feel like Dragalia has actually limited the amount of TK flips we've seen in this matchup specifically.
Which is good. Early on, it was a big thing coming through. We find just the one-off transient, but these 6 H's have been kind of a little magic moneymaker for Labyrinth.
Oh, Dragalia's ult prevails over Labyrinth's. Tries to go for some mix, but resets the neutral after a little bit of a standstill.
Okay, nice gets a jump over. If we can find a solid hit here. Oh, but no, my ult is better than yours. In we go with the crossover. Guess again. Has to brave counter there. Gets a grab. But Dragalia, even a reversal here, can be huge. But if they take the risk of it, they might die.
I feel like we're going to be forcing a chip situation here.
Oh, what a run up, but an even better reaction. Solid flinch. And just sliced right through. Narmaya and Dragalia moving forward in that winner's bracket. But a fun time, though, from Labyrinth.
Yeah. We'll be seeing more of Labyrinth down in the loser's side. Wonder where we'll be seeing him.
Yep. Next up,
Who he's up against.
Desley, who I guess has a username of McDonald's, versus Myzisco.
I am very excited to see my Zisco. My Zisco has been a player that's
Yeah.
kind of cropped up in the past couple weeks, months or so, rocking the fairy, especially since the fairy buffs. They've been just living for it right now.
I just love seeing how the LER avatar is not even like sitting down properly, nor even holding the controllers. It's just she's just
Yeah.
having a good time on the chair because that's what right. As soon as you get up off of your desk chair, your cat just jumps on there. It's mine now.
Yep.
This is my spot.
Like a typical
Listen,
cat behavior.
given how powerful the cat is, I feel like he could control the fight stick with his mind. It doesn't need anything.
We're gonna try to force this psychic win as we have a battle of Aaron ladies. The zoner war will begin as Matera versus Fairy. All right.
Matera, a character that, we last saw prominently at Frosty with Monarch's win, and did get some love this last patch. It's just still not one of the more familiar characters with a lot of folks. And I think that Matera ought to be able to have a better chance against a character like Fairy. Projectile zoning tends to snipe out some more normal zoning in this game.
Mm-hmm. And like the biggest things, right? Like faster, a lot of the arrows. So I think that kind of works out against a character like Fairy because you're not gonna even with her better buttons, you can tag her out before they hit, especially because her hitboxes get extended. So it's gonna be, I think, more. We'll see how much Fairy has to actually work on her approach, or if McDonald's is gonna get delivered straight to her door.
Ooh, using 5U. Better tool now with that 7-frame far L. Already putting in good work.
Yeah, the power
Dive
buff
kick?
of that. Doing good. Nice block and a good BC. I like that from seeing just to get the space back on it. We have a butterfly out, but nice call out with the whip.
Using the invulnerability of that as well to ignore a butterfly, which just detonated.
Alright, gotta go in now. Throw gets teched, gets a 6XL into a small hit. EX Butterfly gets the shot, but not a full combo until right here. Cash out, a little bit extra damage, no problem. Wow.
Especially if
food's here.
No, you're fine. If you haven't played this matchup at all, you're probably absolutely not familiar with just how much of a throwbait menace Matera can be. Especially with those air fireballs, you get some butterflies set up, and you get a full combo off of that loops into itself. It's scary pressure. My Zisco does use the DP to get off of it, though. Far H pulls him back in. Gonna go for the mix here with GG. Side switches. Trying to check with Farrell. Now Butterfly is down. McDonald's on the aggression here. Says, "Do you want fries with that?" My Cisco says, "No, thank you. I'm more of a nuggets person." She sets up again. Gotta be so careful here. And the jump in is what's gonna give that round for Miz. Once again, ooh, using the swing back. Gets a little bit of damage topped up. Doesn't combo off the Starry Fall, but doesn't even need it. We're gonna get loops here. This is hard knockdown. Gets one throw. Butterflies are up. Ooh, Miz not prepared at all. Eats counter hit there, and that was firmly in McDonald's favor. Don't count Miz out.
Love the McDonald's like spin to it.
Listen, Desley's from like the EU. McDonald's in the EU is kind of crazy.
Like in a good way,
Good.
or?
Yeah, no, it's more solid than American McDonald's from my understanding.
I came back to a conversation about we're making a tier list of McDonald's of the
Yeah,
world.
we got Desley's got Belgium and the German flags. Like, Yee McDonald's goes kind of crazy. We've seen that on Respected and Desley's pressure here.
Well, going pretty good. We got the GG pressure and some nice solid damage. Yeah, we still have all the Brave points. Not going to be the worst thing. But now it's like a guess for game scenario, and then that delayed run up instant overhead should be able to close out. Nicely done.
Is starting to figure out the matchup a bit. Just has to be more patient on defense, I feel, because, again, throw baits from Matera are truly scary.
Yeah, best way for her really to open up. Not worry too much about the high-low, more about just like, are you flinching, trying to grab? Usually tough thing to just kind of do to yourself, and you gotta think, yeah, self-inflicted damage. Oh, he wasn't expecting to get pushed back into the butterflies. Actually, really nice here from Krisalys.
So much damage. Rolls out, but covers the option. 4 golden letters to start things off. Okay, first one of the night.
Situation's going good. Trying to answer this back. I mean, this is a 1 round away from taking the win here. Back throw's nice. Just getting the little hop into some more pressure. And this is the tough part with Fairy. Outside of a DP, ultimate DP, you don't have too much to fight out here with that slow far L. You found a way though.
Plus medium getting that crouch heavy clash level is such a good anti-air tool now.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be careful. Oh no! Has to burn it. Now we have no BP. Maybe we see Orb come out. Oh my god, 2H proper. Snipes Miz out of the air.
Yeah, the one character you can't freely escape from. There's no spot on the screen where she cannot hit you with that arrow. So a great shot from Krisalys, just finding its mark, even with like the Tarzan swing. But you know, just perfectly placed and a good set. 2-1. Nice to see things go the distance.
Mm-hmm. And next, I'm excited for this one. I've been a massive fan of Shiro's play for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Shiro's going to be at Arc World Tour.
I think so.
Up against Yaru Sensei? Ugh.
You're like, I love Zero, but Yaru Sensei.
Yoru? I don't know about
Get him
that.
out
No,
of here.
I love both these players. Yaru's
Mhm.
fantastic. Shiro's fantastic. It's just that this is going to be a bloodbath.
I know, it was just the way you said it. It was the funny, that's all.
Yeah, it hit your mind as like this character. Just this.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion that 2B is strong, but not a problem in the same way that most people think about. Just stop pressing buttons in the corner against 5H. There's nothing you can do.
People
try
put out their frustrations in different way, and 2B I feel like doesn't deserve all the hate she gets because she ain't winning all this stuff. But it's more so just like, God, guest characters and their annoying little aspects. I want to do what I want to do, not get hit by full screen chain attacks and then die.
Yeah, stop trying to box 5H. You can't.
Shiro, not Shiro. Mixed myself up with that, but it is 2B time, and the damage is just pouring out right now. Into the corner you go.
There's the sweep from Shiro. Just suffocating right now. It's out of DP. Character that I feel like a lot of folks feel hasn't been hit too hard recently. Still a very potent character, but that teleport, the DP change on her is hilarious. You have time to file your taxes and then punish.
No, she caught so many strays from the patch. Another character that's like, you know, a lot of loyalists like her a lot, and yeah, system changes I think will always benefit her, but just like having like her one cool trick of her SBA resetting once you juggle into like the traps she can set down, and then of course just her DP just think, okay, we heard that you still can't punish us. We'll make this as easy as possible. If you can't punish it anymore, then maybe go back
That's
to
on you.
Something else right now.
Oh no. Fast and violent from Yaru. All that talking about Cagliostro won't matter when she's lying dead on the floor. That first game going to Yaru. It's especially weird because, you know, I feel like she still could stand to, you know, pay for the crimes of vanilla Cagliostro.
She's still paying for it, even after all this. Even after people,
They can pay
she's
more.
still annoying character in some ways. People can find their frustrations against her, but again, she wasn't like ruling the Sky Realm. But now it's a little bit trickier in some aspects. But you know, getting started is going to be the name of the game, and it's always kind of difficult when you have a character like 2B who just can outrange you and has so many good zoning tools of herself.
Yeah, I know it's definitely painful for Cagliostro to go, man, being annoying with Far H was my thing. Why does 2B get to do it?
When 2B gets to take the shot, Pod comes out a little more extra damage just to make this a little bit more palatable. Hold the lead, avoid any kind of bad situation, and now it is Shiro who's in this really tough spot.
Gotta be careful. Mayhem on the floor. Walks out.
Gets a hit. Okay. Guess Brave counter. Nothing was there. No, we don't lose a crystal on it, but it's going to set up some super damage with the SSBA. This is such a good spot. Will it be enough? And put around to the board, not quite yet.
But it was a decent grip of damage. Oh no, the parry for 2M. Gotta be so careful. No, it's the far
there
M.
it is. Yeah, the battle of mid-range buttons. That war is always going to be going to 2B's favor most of the time. And Cagliostro with some solid, like, little pokes here and there without being able to 5H reliably. It's so scary.
I think Shiro's just been super defensive in approaching 2B. Jumping out, teleporting back, just not actually putting much pressure on Yoru, which allows Yoru Sensei to kind of do whatever he wants and get away with it.
That's rough. You can sidestep only so many things. You can walk yourself out of the corner, but it's going to cost a break point. All these situations, gets a counter hit, gets an extra credit, so that's great. Didn't get to juggle into the other seal. Could have been great to set him back in the corner. And that's going to be like the main thing you need to see from Shiro is just being able to get a corner set up, get the knockdown, but now they're just losing a lot of life.
Yeah, especially you got to be super careful. 1 BP, your defenses are limited. Doesn't fall for the throw bait.
Okay, there's the bounce. Nice. Once more, SSBA. This is the turning point here. Last chance for Shiro to stay in winner's side.
And there's no reversal here from 2B right now. You gotta just hold it. And Yoru refuses.
All right back at you. Hold that indeed. Finally on a big turning point in the set here. We're going to need to see a lot more of that as Shiro knows they can strike gold and they can make something happen and starting to place those buttons a little more confidently.
And now the movement's starting to be a bit more clean, more confident. I think Shiro's starting to find his footing.
Nice
Open
low.
up by
Okay.
the low.
Not huge damage, but it sets some pace. That's what I want to see here. You're going to be able to get some rocks. There's the Mirage, so it actually works out pretty well there. A lot of range on that reversal.
Flips the far heavy, but DP's out.
All right, drops the throne. Not enough here. But one more clean hit with a Raging Strike will be enough. And a grab, actually, catching a backdash. All right, we're at 1-1, despite Yoru Sensei holding a 3-round lead. Shiro with some confidence, is bouncing back.
I mean, that's why he's Arc World Tour material. Dude is a menace when he finally gets his footing. Trying to trade rocks to nullify a lot of these lasers.
A lot of back and forth. We're at that nice crucial spacing where things were almost okay, but the fact that 2B has like 2 speeds of her run can just close that gap so well if you think anything about trying to pin her down. Especially with like the spike. The spike is probably like the weakest part of fighting against 2B. Being so mobile and being able to carry yourself so well in the air, but we find an ultimate seal, we find a side swap, This might just be what Shiro needs, as long as they can hold on to this last breakpoint.
Breaks the trap with far heavy. We don't have the meter to follow up, so we burn all of our BP for nothing. Oh, but a third laser is what does it. Yoru taking around, set point here.
Not winning that war from that distance. Everything that Kagliostra has just a little too slow. Nice sides up with the dodge. It's gonna go for the back teleport. Blocks a brave counter. Doesn't take their turn, despite blocking it and being at the advantage, so wasn't quite ready. A lot of respect here shown to Yoro Sensei's 2B.
Side switches out, takes the corner for himself.
Nice jump back. Instead of risking on the jumps, double jumps, and all the hang time, and a big counter hit. No brave counter for you. This is what I want to see. Shiro, not enough meter for SBA, but in a great spot here.
Hold all this mix, not pulled into the Mayhem. Oh, beautiful response to the rock. Straight into SSBA, not messing around.
Maximum the damage. I like the go ahead. Unfortunately, what?
Unfortunately, Cagliostro is one of those fighting game characters where they will inevitably lose the fireball war if they use rocks, but when you respond with the Ars Magna, it doesn't kill.
Not bad though. Good answer. And a rock is gonna hit. Look at the smile on her face. Like, haha. Everything that I'm doing, all this magic, and you lose to just a chunk of the earth. How does that feel? Okay, the chain hook shot's actually gonna feel pretty good. Nice little turnaround here. As tough spot, Shiro's gonna have to find a teleport to make their escape. Brave counter ain't gonna help you, and try to press afterwards. I would not want to engage in a situation where I have to deal with guessing against 2B's far L.
The calculated does snipe, gives Shiro first combo of the game for him. Or of the round. Oh no!
That's big. Gonna get the seal. Gonna get the drop. The wake up. Right there. Wake up light. The chain attack. No more BP into the SSBA. Maximum damage. As right now, you are in your last breath. Shiro, one last chance. Nice block. Just has to wait it out. Hope for the best.
Spot dodge is all calculated. I have a feeling Yoru's looking for the laser, just wants to snipe out, and the JH is what will do it.
Tried to get a spike there. Tried to catch 2B falling down, but a double jump forward. Enough to close that distance, just enough to hit Cagliostro before an anti-air attempt could be made. And Yoro Sensei moving forward with a big dub and one hell of a nail biter.
Oh yeah,
really
that's
close.
Gonna be secured top 8 for Yoru. As well for securing top 8, Desley McDonald's does make top 8 against Unknown Mac, and Lazy Ruin knocking Dragalia down.
We got some heckin' good players putting on some great shows. Even if we can't see them, they are out here doing some great stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like always, that top 8 winner side, it's going to be nice. It's lovely. It's breezy. Bottom side, loser side for this top 8, like every other Grand Blue tournament, utter bloodbath. So many good, talented players sent to die. And the remaining parts that make top 8 are just bloodthirsty monsters ready to make their run back.
Well, that is how it goes with competitive anything. You have to sometimes you have to sacrifice the human part of yourself to take it over your opponents. Discard your humanity. Embrace being the demon. And 2 demons here. Char finally up on deck. Let's get another little bit of vein. So we're gonna see. This is gonna be a hell of a brawl, and I'm excited.
Yeah. Hogan LaCroix has been also kind of on a tear in the intermediate circuit. Won Clunk's Cookout intermediate the other night. It's been doing super well in that intermediate sphere, but up against Char, I mean, kind of the face of Vera at this point. One of the more popular ones anyway.
Yeah. Oh, unblock. The up back an option, but Char called it out, placing everything just perfectly, and look at this damage just dishing out there. Wonderful setup from Char. Just every time you think you have a chance to like escape a situation, you jump forward to get 2H. You jump back, you're air blocking, and you're smoked. So, what an answer.
Char going for a little bit of Regal's setup of his own, but gets sniped out by that arm destruction. You
And I like
can't
that.
be doing that. It's not true.
All right, at least avoid something, but gets command grab reset. Didn't want to fall on the fairy one more time, but it's okay. Double jump, tricky spot here. I mean, one crouching heavy can still turn the tide a lot if Hogan can find Vera trying to go airborne, but instead it's going to be the full screen ultimate and just erasing that rest of that life bar. You thought you had a chance to set up a shield, but no. Next thing you know, Vera's just in your grill immediately.
Yeah, if he's going to find it, it's going to have to be this game. It's poked out. Char's just been so good at spot dodging that this entire set so far. But we're starting to abuse spot dodge a little bit too much, giving Hogan good, solid corner pressure, but we jump out of it. Kind of just slugging it out right now.
Yeah, we saw Char going for the command grab reset, trying to get a free transformation. No good here, and solid chunk of damage. Maybe I'd like to see a setup into arm destruction just to maximize. Instead, it's going to be a big whiff on the super, but a big whiff back from Hogan. Finds the anti-hit, it should be dead. Yeah, the extension after that, it would have been enough. And always one of the spookiest characters to try to jump on. Counter hit crouching heavy from Vayne just could be so devastating.
It's like that meme, right? If you get hit by counter H too heavy and you instantly transport to heaven, looking around like, what happened?
Oh, a preemptive jump light. That was cute. Recognizing that Hogan would try to jump over the projectile, try to find something. Instead, finds a punish. A little something there. And then a brave counter just to make that space. We're going to whiff. And actually going to connect, hitting the extended hurtbox of the sweep.
Gross mix-up for Hogan. It's going to be Char working on set point again. It's not looking too pretty. Ooh, jump light. Full pickup here. Cute little setup there. I haven't seen many people use alt shield like that mid combo. I normally see it for Oki situations.
Hey, working out. There it is again, just beating out the neutral. It's expensive, sure, but if it hits, it works. And the lead is looking good for Hogan, trying to take this to a 1-1. Oh, but the spot dodge point blank, gonna go right into SSBA. We're not worried about powering up Vera. We just want to cash out this damage, take those brave points. And now we're gonna set up the block. Ooh! Into the connection. And without brave points to answer back, what a 6-6 setup. Just calling it out, forcing you to have to spot dodge at that moment, but the pushback just strong enough to land into the perfect setup. And that's what we were playing for. Yeah, we don't need to transform. We have everything we need with the resource we had, and we cashed out off of the one big hit into SSBA. That was a beautiful setup. Char with that mastery over Vera.
Yeah, it was so close for Hogan as well. But unfortunately, Hogan will have to fight either Molly, who we saw earlier today, or Labyrinth Z, who we saw earlier today, to secure top 8 loser side.
Tough road either way, but we're starting to get all our players filtered down to this top 8. 40 of y'all coming through. And we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and that's just how clean Krisalys Cups run. Shout outs to all the folks in the behind the scenes, helping out running the brackets, getting all the players situated and squared away, and of course to Miss Krisalys, who's been running the show behind the scenes, chatting with us every now and again, and throwing these tournaments down every now and more. So to give thanks to everyone who's been running the show here.
Yeah.
And show them some love as top 8 will be here soon, and we'll be getting to the meat and potatoes of the tournament today.
Yeah, shout out to Kopi for doing a lot of the TOing in the background. Appreciate Kopi, and great TO and commentator. But yeah, I think I'm not sure if we want, because as of right now, I'm looking at the bracket here. In top 8, we only have one, like, just Yoru and Lazy Ruin, and we're still waiting on losers to catch up, so maybe we can do a loser side match.
I think it's safe to
Or
like take
take
a
a
like a
break.
quick 5-minute break,
Okay.
and then when we get done with the break, then we can come back, start winner side, then hopefully loser side should start. And if it's not, then I mean, me and Raph can just yap. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, all right.
Sure.
We'll
All
see
right.
y'all in just a little bit then. Keep your browsers locked in to Krisalys Cup
Shit, I
and
can,
look
yeah.
forward. Yeah, and look forward to the big action that'll come through in just a moment for this top 8.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna get more Coca-Cola.
Sounds good. I just finished a Mountain Dew, but I should probably drink some water. I have some water next to me.
Hydrate.
Yes, hydrate. I just realized I've been playing the maximum amount of games. I'm game maxing over here. Made top 8 in Blossom Brawl. 22nd, 9th at Chris Cup Sick. Oh yeah, I mean that was a while ago, but still. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go take a quick restroom break while we wait for loser side to catch up. So yeah, be back in just a little bit. All right. I am back. Let's see, did I miss anything? Every match made it to game 3. Didn't win those. Me making 9th was on a low count. No, Rita, I definitely understand that. Like, that's honestly that's part of why I kind of took a break from tournaments myself, is because I don't know, like, it's hard not to get discouraged, you know, when matches don't go your way. Wait, Chris, what's up? What's up, Char Char? And yeah, Mikkel, I would say Chris Cup's been going pretty well. Tell me something in VC.
Oh no, it's Char Char trying to spread propaganda.
Hi, I get hold on, let me check. Let's see where we're at with losers. Okay, I guess for a little bit, Char Char. I can hold on. Let me temporarily or I guess do you want to just you and me or do you want to come in here with or yeah, I'll just do that. I'll bump up the user limit to 4 temporarily. All right, Char Char, what do you let's see what Char Char has to say.
Oh my goodness. I get to say it. Anyways,
All
anyone
right.
What's
no,
up,
just
gamer?
joking.
What's up?
Real quick, I just want to say to everybody who like I see everybody talking about their placements in tournaments, and especially for you,
Who?
Chris. Chris,
For me?
I want to say that yeah, like Rena is talking about them only getting like they never get top 16 or like top 8 in tournaments.
Uh-huh.
When you're understand that no matter what level, like for you, Chris, I think you've been doing absolutely amazing.
Really?
I think you,
You think
yeah,
so?
I think you do. I think you've been doing absolutely amazing. I mean, obviously, you're gonna get disappointed, but I feel like in the end of the day, that what's motivate people to get better is the disappointment of not achieving what you want in the goal, in the end goal. Like, I feel like a lot of people need to acknowledge the fact that because of you losing, you need to acknowledge that, oh my God, I'm not doing good. What's going on?
Right.
Especially with the fact that your character got hit with the ugly stick. So your character is no longer like
Yeah.
top character is no longer top 10. Therefore, you have to work even extra hard
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff like that. And I mean, and that's not a bad thing either though. I mean, I work hard on Vera and she's been considered low tier in the whole lifespan of Ryzen so far. This is probably her first time where she can probably be considered mid tier at the current moment.
Mhm.
But absolutely, I feel like a lot of players I feel like a lot of players tend to uh doubt themselves to the point where like they're like, well, I'm never gonna get top 8. I'm never gonna do this. I'm never gonna be here. It's like at at the same time, I was at that point when I was playing vanilla. I was getting 0-2'd, 1-2, and then one day I
Mhm.
popped off. And then like I popped off. I think I got top 8 in my first ever tournament. And then all of a sudden I just kept on doing better. I kept on working hard on my character, kept on working hard on everything, and now look at me. I'm
And now you're out
performing.
here getting all these top 8s and like
And
TNS and Paragon and all that.
I'll
here's
get
the other
top 8.
thing. The thing
Yeah, go ahead.
I think the thing I try to push for a lot of folks is ultimately it's not a journey about results or anything. It's a journey about your own progression, about how
Mhm.
you do,
True.
how you feel, and you. If it's getting top 8 in a bracket of 8 people, I mean, yeah, sure, it's not what you would call prestigious, but you still won. You're still
Mhm.
doing better. I've been I'm a person who doesn't really get the opportunity to play games because I'd rather commentate or do TOing.
Yeah.
But yesterday I did one of the exhibitions with Khalil, and I won that, and I'm like, damn, I'm doing pretty okay. When we did Clover Clash Draft, I had a first 3 rounds, one game thing against Curvio,
Yeah.
and I took it pretty far. I got rounds off him. I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
So
It.
You know,
if
Kirby's
your
pretty
goal
good
is
too, so
Yeah.
if
We
your
we tend
goal is to
to.
get I understand if your goal is to get results, you'd be upset. But you have to think about what got you there to that point. Where if it's 0-2, who did you 0-2 against? Did you 0-2 against, let's say, Inspector and Shiro? Well, what was the actual game like? Did you take rounds? Did you manage to get the distance and you just went up
Mhm.
against, world class players? That means
Yeah.
you're doing pretty solid against world class players. And sometimes you get
yeah.
the draw, bad luck of the
Absolutely.
draw. I
Yeah.
sent
Sometimes you get.
I
Uh,
sent Crystal against like 4 different Narmayas one time in a tournament on accident.
yeah. I mean, low
But
key,
like,
like low key, it's always about like. I mean, I shit you not. Like literally yesterday, I beat Aaron the Mac 2-1. Beat Aaron the Mac, the evil champion.
Wait, what
Evil.
tournament was that
It
at?
was TNS. It was
Oh
TNS.
shit. Good
TNS. I
job.
had 2-1. A 2-1 Aaron the Mac.
And listen,
And you
I
know
get
that, and nothing against. It's like nothing like he didn't play bad. It was just my. It was my time. It was my. It was my turn to win. Like I always tell people, there's no such thing in my vision of how I play. I do not. I play the way how I play is because in my vision, I'm not holding anything. I don't care if it's 6XL. I don't care if you end up having me in a corner. I'm fighting. I will fight no matter what. I will fight, and it doesn't matter in the end of the day. If I lose, I lose. Is this how it is? But I'm always hyper fixated on winning and trying to get the best out of Vera. I love Vera in the end of the day. I mean, and also, I mean, the chat will see, but I'm gonna share my camera to you, Chris, and Carrie, and Ralph if he's. I'm gonna show you
Oh,
guys my camera real quick,
okay.
all right?
Do you want me to?
But-
You don't. Yeah, you can
Oh,
show.
sir.
You can show my face. You can show my face if you
I'm
want.
not sure how I'm gonna do. Hold on, I'll need to. Hold on.
I think
Yeah.
Wait.
the other
Wait a
thing
minute.
that a
hold
lot
on.
of folks don't. Oh,
Gotcha. I'll be waiting. You go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead.
Uh,
Explain.
to me, one of the biggest mindsets that you could have to like for healthy progression is actually what Timothy Chalamet did at the SAC After Awards, because he won for his performance of a complete unknown. From what I understand, fantastic performance. He goes up there and says, "You know, this award's great. Thank you for picking me, but I'm not done. This is not. This is just. I'm in the pursuit of greatness." In the same way that I'm inspired by people like Viola Davis and Daniel Day-Lewis and stuff, I'm inspired by Michael Jordan and Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
And so to him, an award is cool, but he's not there yet. He's still looking for greatness. He's still looking to be considered a great.
Yeah.
And that's crazy considering that he's had like an insane past 5 years and he still doesn't consider himself to that point. That's someone who goes, this award is a step to be considered great. He is
Yeah.
still not done. So for anyone, it's just a matter of, did I go 0-2 this week? Yeah, I got to go again next week. I got to go in the next bracket. I got to keep going. Then that
Gotta keep fighting.
those 0-2 turn into 1-2s, turn into 2-2s, turn to 3-2s, turn into top 96, top 24,
Yep.
top 8. Goddamn, I just won Evo.
Yeah.
It's all
That's,
about progression. Yep. And sorry, I don't have like
no, you're
a
fine.
browser thing on my screen here, so I'm just gonna go to the screen I usually use for stream for a moment. I think that'll just be the easiest way to show your face. So yeah, I'll switch
Everybody.
back
I mean,
over
I'm pretty
when
sure
we're...
when we're close.
Okay, I
Oh.
have you now on. You're on.
Okay.
Everyone can see you.
Oh, hello, everybody. It's me. So one of the biggest thing I decided to do for January, for the year of 2025, I wrote down all my results.
Oh shit!
I wrote down all my results. I wrote down the characters I lost to. I wrote down the characters I lost to, the players who I lost to, and then I have in the back of my notebook, or another set of papers actually, I have written down why I lost to them and what I can improve on the next set and stuff like that. And it's not like, at the end of the day, like I have this right here. This little paper right here for January. I went 41-24. For the month of February, I won 108 matches and lost 64 matches. But I'm never fixated on winning all the time. I'm fixated on how can I perform at my highest level to not only represent the character who I love the most. I love Vera. I always will love Vera. That's my favorite character in this game. You will see me play other characters. I'll probably play Sandoval. I'll probably play Zeta. I'll probably play any other character, but I will always be on Vera because Vera is my favorite character in this game. And when other characters come out, I'll try them out, but I love Vera, and I will try my hardest to make Vera the best character I can. Even when people doubt her, when people say, "Oh, Vera's garbage," I'm going to be at Combo Breaker, and I'm aiming for top 8 for Combo Breaker. And that's where... And the thing is, though, while I'm aiming for top 8, if I fall below where I want to aim for, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, all right, well, I need to reevaluate what I did wrong in my tournament run. Why did I lose to A, or why did I lose to B? Why didn't I do this better? Why didn't I do this better? It's always gonna be like that. We always have to appreciate. Oh, my camera is glitching. I'm
Oh, I was
sorry.
gonna say, is that on my end?
No,
Oh,
no. It's
okay.
my I broke this camera like
Okay.
4 months ago. Oh,
Oh
the
no.
system trying to cancel me. Nah, you can change it back though, and I'm gonna stop staring. I don't
Okay,
want to pick up
okay.
the. But yeah. In the end of the day, I always tell people, it's never about how. The best question here is your single charge heart. Okay, calm down. All right,
Whoa,
calm.
alright.
Oh,
Hold on, this
no,
ain't a
no, calm
dating
down.
service.
This is not a dating service.
Yeah.
This is a highly class tournament. But with that being said, I think losers is running up. So I'll just finish with what I'm saying is
Okay, yeah.
no matter what you do, just remember that in the end of the day, we're playing these fighting games for fun. We are not. In the end of the day, if you're not having fun, why play? And that's what I
Mhm.
always aim for. I love playing Grand Blue. Grand Blue is my favorite fighting game. It made me want to go try other fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken, and all that. So if you are so fixated on winning and just doing the best you can, then you're not having fun, and therefore you will always fall short.
True.
However, when you're having fun and performing at the highest level, that's when you truly know that you're. And what you were saying, who was saying something? Aaron, you were saying something about like someone's like, all right, I got a reward, but I don't even feel like I'm a great. I have decided. I told this to my friend Labyrinth on like multiple occasions. I don't want to be the next Daigo. I don't want to be the next Justin Wrong. Like I don't want to be the next Justin. I don't want to be the next Air Mac. I don't want to be the next Punk. I want to be the next Char Char. That's
Love
where
that.
I aim for. I don't want to be another player. I don't want to be like, oh well, Char is like Punk, Char is like Aaron Mac. It's like, nah, Char was Char. Char was the next Char, and that's what I aim for in this community. So,
See,
anyways, thank you guys for having me.
Of course. Yeah, no, thank you. I
On the,
think that's kind of exact. I don't know about anyone else in the chat, but as some of you know, I kind of took a break from Gramble because I was also beating myself up for my like. I just kept going 0-2 and just kept getting destroyed in casual matches, and I was like, I can't do this anymore, and had to take a break. So I think your message, I think, is definitely what I needed to hear, and I'm sure a lot of people in the
Mhm.
chat probably resonate with it as well. So yeah, no, thank you for
absolutely,
thank
absolutely. And
thank you.
remember, everybody. Remember one thing too is just know that I absolutely no matter what region you're from Brazil, Europe, Mexico, Russia, just know that at the end of the day, we're all players. We're all just players playing the game that we love to play. And no matter what character you play as well, just know that even if you play a character that people deem toxic, not fun to play against, you're just playing the game. You're playing the game you love, and that's all that matters. And so, with that being said, let's get this tournament on the run.
Yep.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right. Thanks, Char
yay.
Char. All right. All right. Let me put it back down to 3. All right, and looks like Raph is back.
I've been back,
Oh,
but I know
oh,
when
okay.
to give up the pedestal, so don't worry about that. I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
okay. I thought you were still because you were like
No, no,
muted and
no.
deafened, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't have my mic is live, right? I don't want any
Yeah, no, that
external sounds to pop in when someone is delivering their monologue. So
I know that was a great message. I think that was a great way to kind of fill in while we're waiting for top 8. But yeah, it looks like top 8 is all caught up. So are y'all ready to
all
get this
right,
started?
Ready
let's
as
go.
I'll ever be, and the players are too. From
Say,
40 to 8, the math is mathin', and now we have the final warriors to see who will be the Chris Cup champion. And like
Mhm.
somehow I
ref.
spell like a champion with like a K, but you know.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, Raph. Who we got? What's our top 8 looking like?
If I can pull up the bracket, I could tell you, but I don't have that readily available.
I mean, I have it
it.
already. I was just wanting
Well,
you
then answer your own question. Be that guy.
See, sure. Say, Curry, what we got for top 8? Well, Curry, we got coming up, we're going to be seeing Yoru Sensei versus Lazy Ruin. That'll be an interesting one. Char Char up against Desley McDonald's. And down in loser side. Loser side has Labyrinth and Unknown Mac, which will be a fun matchup for sure. But I'm more blown away that in losers round 1, we have a grand finals level match between Shiro and Dragalia. Like, that's going to be insane.
Definitely. Yep. Especially,
So I'm
I'm
very
hoping
excited.
that there's no connection issue, because I think that's Brazil and Germany.
Yeah, we're seeing Brazil,
So-
Germany, Yoru's from Mexico. International stuff underway as we get into it. Lazy Run's going to be rocking the Sandalphon
Oh, really?
up
Okay.
against Yoru Sensei's 2B.
Yeah, we are stretching the net code as far as possible. Consider this a test for Psy Games. Seeing what we can destroy and how much bridges we can make over players from all over the world. Sandy versus 2BE. Interesting. I mean, both characters, a lot of strong mid-range potential, but just that little extra range could be such a big boon for Yoru. If they can find these solid 5 heavies, play with their projectiles pretty effectively, but I like the way that Lazy Ruin is skirting in and out. Their movement in between has been super solid, and they're getting a small life lead.
Ooh! Tried to BC there, gets caught out by 2-2L. Straight into the SBA here.
Okay, the challenge. I like it.
A Bare? Okay.
And we get the wall bounce too. Pretty nifty, and then a run-up uppercut. Oh, forcing reactions out from Yoru. Everyone relies so much on BC that you get almost exploded for fumbling it. Nice answer to the grapple. We know we did our 2B homework.
Doesn't manage to fall into Judgment Cut.
Oh, perfect timing. Any slower on the grappling hook would have actually got tagged by the projectile, but just perfect. Close the gap, gets the free combo. Yoru Sensei calling out Lazy Ruin, just trying to poke from full screen. Man, that's that frustration factor with 2B, right? Trying to play a zoning war or a projectile war. She has that one tool that just says, what if I just skipped all the way into your face, got a combo, and now you're in the corner under heavy pressure.
God, my neutral's so nice button.
Now, even the answer, right? You block it, and then you just go for a free Brave counter. You're still losing a Brave counterpoint, and you're still losing the round as Yoru Sensei with just immaculate corner pressure. Finds the combo. SBA. Game 1.
We did see some good challenges there from Lazy Ruin. It's just that occasionally you'll just get put into 2B's game. Oh, we dropped the wall bounce. Could have had something massive, but still nothing to sneeze at 25% life out the door.
Oh, and a punish. Drop the small little bit screen confirm. 2-2L. She doesn't have a 6-6L. That's fine. She'll find another 2 directions to hit. Drop something chunky to keep you locked down, and Yoru just, everything is coming out perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Go do our funny combo to finish things off. It's not looking too great for Lazy Ruin, but hey, hold on.
Yeah,
Circumstances can always change.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot to experiment. We've only really seen Light Sandy, so not attempting anything other yet, but gets tagged by 5 heavy, counter hit 5 heavy, into the corner. We're going to extend this. Not the best confirmed because it is without any resources spent, but I mean, the life lead tells the story of this set so far.
Mhm.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh!
2-2 gets baited!
Oh, and 2-2 Ale just again doing overtime. Her being airborne, being able to hit you at a big point of your body, getting a knockdown and a juggle potentially. Just an absolutely stellar special that has some counterplay and some answers, but can be very hard to deal with, especially when you're stacking all the different options that she has that she can throw at that range between hammer, laser beam, and more. So really good from really good there from Yoru Sensei. That is why they are the teacher.
You know, I gotta be honest. I completely forgot that this was first of two, best of three until winners, losers, grands because I'm so used to top three now that I'm like, oh damn, okay, this is a throwback.
Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
usually just go by like standard rules, just because my brackets are usually tend to be pretty big, and I tried doing like first to three for all the top 8 once, and it just took too long, and so yeah.
See, I've actually been running it as of like the past month with the Trying Curry Cup and doing my own thing with it. It didn't feel like it added that long. We had pretty strong entrance for it.
Maybe.
At the end of the day, I think my timing said you add on about 20 minutes total to your top 8 if you make it first of 3, best of 5. But still, at the end of the day, you know, I'm waiting to see what Arc World Tour is going to enforce for its top 3, for its top 8.
Yeah.
At least for next year, because I know finals this year is going to be first of 3, top 8.
Yeah, so
But
maybe if they change
going
the
into-
rules, I'll do it too, but I tend to follow just the official rules.
Mhm.
You know, play it on the safe side, but that's just me. But, you know, there's a lot of different ways you can run a tournament. And, I mean, everything I've been doing, like, I think I've kind of finally got it to where it's a little more optimized. Like, for a while things were a little rough, but I think I have a good groove now, so.
Mhm.
I'm glad it's
Alright,
working
speaking
well
of
for
good
your tournament,
groove.
though.
Well,
Speaking of good grooves, Char started the show a little bit ago up against McDonald's.
oh, McDonald does not have an arm. They have the Matera and already just playing the range game, getting a little momentum, but it's so easy to turn it around somewhat. Both players already some brave points spent, but it is my turn. It is not. It's -2 means not for you unless you want to commit an uppercut and take an even bigger risk, especially a character with decent, not the fastest, but fast enough that it can work on the far L.
Ooh, manages to steal out of the corner. Gets it by throw though. I'm really scared for Char right now. This is like death percentage if we get one solid hit from McDonald's.
Oh.
Not gonna be here though.
They made an attempt, right? The crouching heavy, but just too slow on it. Let's the jumping from Char come through for a big hit, get that first round. 6-6M to go right under the projectile, the starry sky, and now we're just in the annoying part of the game where just tagging Matera with some nice far range buttons. Goes for a jump after the Annie or the Brave counter gets blocked. Trying to avoid maybe the 5L, but still gets put under duress. Is now a nice lead for McDonald's for DeCelli.
Oh, the amount of confidence needed to just keep running it down underneath the alt fireball gets counter hit. Not going to turn into much though, as McDonald's does take the turn back.
Oh, and there you go. A little bit, the starry sky being a little faster to come out. Just 2 frames can make all the difference. Even if that may have hit in pre-patch, it's always nicer to have that just be just a little bit quicker on the pulling the trigger, or I guess pulling the strings. All right, nice shot here. Our aim flies true. Corner pressure's there.
Ooh.
You reached, I teach. There are no ghosts to grab, as now we are in a one-touch scenario, plus frames again. SSBA, are we gonna land our backdash in time? That is right. Takes the shot,
Ooh.
hoping the butterfly would be there to catch the kill. Not quite enough here.
risks it on the DP. I feel like a button into Alt Fireball there would have done it, but thankfully we didn't see some sort of upset coming in for Desley there as they take that first game.
Okay, right. Not bad, not bad. Command grab though, we get an early activation off of the first interaction, so already now it's going to be so hard for Matera to keep Vera from just even encroaching. Already seeing pressure come out, but a wake up button. Just the fuzzy mash, right? Stopping the character from trying to catch you, but teching or anything like that.
So far, we're just seeing a lot of errant close L's from Desley, not even like attempting to follow up, which gives Char Char the moment to, challenge back and take rounds like that.
Yeah, massive damage. Just off of just one little hit there already in the activation. So once we get to that powered form, does so much here. Still in our turns. Thinking there was a button, rolled the dice. Again, nothing too spooky, but that means that Krisalys has momentum and is nailing some solid damage with this corner pressure. Takes their turn back, yep. And I like that. Char Char was blocking, but found a gap to go for the command grab.
Solid interrupts right now from Krisalys. But we skip our neutral.
All right, crossovers too quick into another setup, but the block. A Brave counter is going to help save the day a bit. Char Char reactions. It's going to hit. No, the dodge. Nice blast. Hold on. That's all that meter too, so no ultimate neutral skips. So Char Char just has to go in the air and maybe go for some hops.
They gotta be so careful. Has to be C, doesn't want to hold these plus frames.
What a grab! The vacuum hands. Must have maybe a button press that came out or any little thing, but just grab from that distance. That's so crazy.
Been hanging out with Marth, I guess.
Yeah, if Matera wasn't Fire Emblem as a Ranger unit, I'd use her, yeah. She sounds like she has some good stats.
Probably good solid growths.
Right. Found her out. Nice hop over. Takes her turn again. And once more, Char Char tries to press, recognizing that at one point they did an uppercut when they were negative, right? Not opting to go for that again, especially with how dangerous it is. Hold on, block, punish. There we go. Again, just you always can tell well people know how to deal with Vera if they just are, know to block the SBA. Once you try to dodge, then you're just giving that away. So you have to just take a little bit of chip damage, and it works out. Can we finish it? Nice, nice game there for Krisalys.
Yeah, taking that 2-0 winners finals.
All right, 2B versus Matera. All right. While some things may not change, Matera is back to do some work, and Krisalys played that super well.
For sure. I'm glad we're starting to see more of these Matera pilots come out of the woodwork, show up in brackets, start to take things by storm, and go, no. A lot, because I know a lot of folks were like, I don't know about Matera. She's not super well represented, and kind of waffling and wishy-washy on the character. But between Monarch and obviously other folks rocking the character, come on, you cannot deny that this character at least can play the game and has some sauce with it.
But yeah, nice stuff. Krisalys, though, watch out. The Char Char's putting you in the notebook. Next time, you won't get so lucky.
Alright, first set of losers side. Who we got?
Next we have
Dragalia and Shiro?
Shiru versus Dragalia.
How are you feeling about this?
I'm feeling like Shiro's gonna have to pray to their lucky stars that Yarmaya just does not just send the moon and then some at ya. That's gonna be the tough part. We'll see how well Shiro can just defend, but it seems a little easier if Dragalia just runs into everything.
Mayhem mid combo like that is crazy. That sweep hit from behind, what the hell?
Look, we got such good hitboxes. Our hitboxes got hitboxes. Doing the job, and then the run up. Finding our traditional Grand Blue shimmy of just going airborne when someone thinks they can get a grab, and now Cagliostro just bleeding. Nice. There's the guessed perfectly on the reversal. It was just the There's the gap is long enough. It's time to drop the throne. All right, first round for Shiro.
Ooh, medium flip coming in. Don't always need to make an H. 2 throws. Oh no! Shiro probably expecting another throw. Gets hit by that flip. Should see super here. Links into it extra damage.
Oh,
Another perfect.
Cleft in twain. Regalia. Great round from them. Once more, just recognizing corner pressure. A massive dub. Can do so much, just making Cagliostro without resources to make it happen. Can just melt, and whiffing the Brave Strike, right? Raging Strike has been super expensive here. Look how much damage they've already taken.
Gonna see one more. Third throw. Okay.
It's something. It's a risk. But hey, no risk, no reward. Big combo situation. Getting the small power up, and the Rock's gonna get some pressure here. If Shiro can fake their way to 100-meter, right? This is where the magic happens. SSBA, yep, the link, the extra damage, 2
That's
brave
it. Holy.
points gone, and that's a round.
Also, I just gotta bring up Cleft in twain. Barely, you did not just say that.
Well, she got split in half somehow, right? Gotta make it sound fancy.
Like, yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm just like, damn, I'm pulling out the ye old English. Making me feel like a Philistine.
See, now you are inspired, and that's what it's all about.
That's all. That's what it's all about. Just like Dragalia again, working on another perfect.
Every round, that Dragalia's found. It's not Dragalia's lost. Dragalia found, making it work out. Rip, Dragalia lost.
I don't know. I feel like if anyone can be like Nintendo and shut it down, it's probably Shiro, right?
So far, so good. Cagliostro gets a nice little crossover. It's nice to find some mid-screen space with a nice little hit. No perfect here, so that means Dragalia cannot legally win the round.
That's so facts. Driven to the corner. This is big damage coming in.
All right, half our meters there. We can probably set up something nice if we like. And all Dragalia can do is just sit there and block. Brave counter out won't work, but they'll just block again.
Ah, the calculator comes in. I like seeing Dragalia use Ult Transient. He's like one of the few Narmagas I see make use of that tool. And it's really on this matchup trying to get through the mains.
Okay.
Far heavy.
Getting a slice through the clash, and a great spot dodge there. Always a good answer at that range. If you're too far for a throw, just wait it out, hold it out.
And then full screen. It's looking like Shiro's round at the moment still.
Oh, wait a minute. Something's there. We get a knockdown, we get some pressure, and a counter hit confirmed too in the corner here. We just need one solid hit from Dragalia, but the sweep once more. Legs go unchecked. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, keep it simple. Keep it easy. Super Dragalia cakes it. Making it 1-1. This is scary. This is really scary. I hate this situation.
Well, both players on the back foot. Dragalia breaking the curse of no perfect, no win. And right now, at least has a little bit of a brawl. Both players just going through. If we can find a transient or a moonsault, we can at least get out of the corner. But I like what Shiro is doing just to keep locked down until you try to anti-air the EX moonsault. That's just won't do.
Gets the jump in. Catching Dragalia being a little bit antsy. Wasn't prepared for that. All transient, such a great tool in the matchup, but we mash out. Maybe Shiro, not sure what side he wants to be on.
Oh, ultimate comes out. We are match point for Shiro. Playing it clean, making it work, and really making Dragalia have to work for it.
Ooh, transient. Cute little movement.
Great dodge.
I think Shiro's
cross up.
Not blocking low. Toes opened up. Goes for the restand instead.
Oh, not pressing. Good idea there. Gets hit by the low either way. Dragalia, this is their perfect spot.
Ooh.
Oh, but one ult deserves another. And now this is a great spot for Shiro to just cash out some huge damage. Plenty of bar. 2 more good instances can set up for the win. The back throw. Hold on. Trading
We're
space.
gonna get super. Ars Magna coming in.
Right, double dragon. Making it work. And now guess for game. And a
Oh!
good guess. That is a Shoryuken.
Yeah.
Dragon
I would
Punch,
say-
we got those. Oh.
Unfortunately, Dragalia is out at 7th place here tonight at Krisalys Cup. Cheryl gonna be moving on to fight. Let's see here. Looking like Char real smooth.
Actually,
Shiro.
oh,
Oh,
sorry.
wait, go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think next we're gonna have Labyrinths versus Unknown Mac.
Yeah, I was just saying that, when we get to losers quarters, it's gonna be Avira up against
Oh,
Shiro.
okay. I thought you were saying like what the next match was. So sorry, I misunderstood.
The mix
It's
up
all good.
Yeah,
in the game and out of them.
true.
Listen, just because I can't break ankles as well as I can in game doesn't mean I'm not gonna try to do it on the mic.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, sorry, Boston. No one was counting the flips. But I think we made.
Sorry, Basu.
Yeah, someone made a note that Dragalia hasn't been flipping as much, though, right? I think someone was mentioning that, or
I think it might be Dragalia trying not to rely on it too much in the same way that, we saw, who was it? Gabagool throughout the entire month of February and January for the entire month of February, not using BC at all. Wean yourself off of your stronger tools, build up your fundamentals in some other areas. So maybe that's it. Maybe Dragalia is just trying to keep things tight, not have to rely so heavily on EX Flip, especially when people are starting to get aware of it.
Oh, I mean, the funny part too is just even when they went for it in later parts of it, Shiro was ready, and that's just big value if you make the right call, which doesn't, you hesitate to make those efforts because next thing you know you get frame trapped and get exploded, but it feels so good to guess it right, and that's the stuck reminder of well, EX Flip would have helped me if it hit big time, but it didn't work, I lost. Womp womp.
I mean, the flip's not done yet. We're going to be seeing Unknown Mac on Charlotta, character that got a lot of love in equal parts, a lot of hate this patch, up against Labyrinth's another Matera. So 2 Materas top 8. A sight to be seen. Not since the days of Vanilla have we seen that kind of thing. Unless you also have Senpai Spider, Professor Nekotech, Labyrinths, all in the same bracket, as it were.
Finally, a little bit of Charlotta coming out here. Potato represent. We saw some good stuff. I mean, Zero, I'm always fun to watch. I know we was saying really good things about 2.0 Charlotta. Light Holy Ladder is so funny.
It's
And
hilarious.
I hope to see so much more of that. They just said, "Here you go." It's like the little meme of just hey, at Mecha Work, have a gun, go commit a crime. Here's Charlotta, go just cause mayhem.
Yo, here's $20. Go see a Star Wars.
Right now, war is what we're getting here. Is Labyrinth just playing this super well. Hard for not back to just find an approach. Even every ultimate just getting stuffed out. Well, block the overhead. It's something.
Opts not to follow up. And in comparison to what we saw earlier with Desilee's Matera, Labyrinth is super down to just back off with any sort of errant poke and just harass Charlotta down. Because, I mean, what is she going to do? She has to brute force her way in line combos like this? Sure.
Well, and then sometimes you just go for a jump. That is her best power. And goes right over a nice Brave counter. Keeping it advantageous. Want to see more of that positive potato make her way through and An ultimate spin is not a bad idea, but it's meter spent for really just making Labyrinth block for 2 seconds.
Right. Empty jump low, doesn't fall for it. RL clashed with that guy.
Yeah, it's like I said. I probably if I was not Mac, which I'm not, I am Mac. So not Mac is not Mac. Maybe lay off the ultimate Shining Onslaught. Let's just save our meter so we can make big damage happen when we need it, or even better, finding those like counter pokes into the ultimate noble strategy. So right now they got a huge corner.
But I mean, hold on a second. Return of the Mac is happening right now.
Return of the not Mac.
Return of the not Mac.
Okay, there hits its mark, saying, "Raph, shut up." As if we find the hits, get some extra credit, and get enough meter back because it hit to finish the job on the first game. I know what I'm doing. Let me just spin to win, because sometimes we get the win part.
Mm-hmm. Shouts to Garen. I haven't thought about spin to win in forever. Uh-oh. Bit of a stare down. So now Labyrinth is finding his way in.
Yeah, Labyrinth just happy to stick with this. Found a slidey, not a bad spot, and we're gonna punish the the Holy Ladder. Little cross cut. Into the corner you go, and now it's time to guess. Oh, command grab off of the noblest of strategies. The strategy is to go for a throw. No one ever expects that. Oh, the super. Ooh. Are we blocking in time? Are we dodging in time? No, just nice.
But no punish.
Okay. Oh, we got hit by the heavy. That sucks. What a huge just counter hit there. I don't think not Mac meant for that to occur, but just one errant button press after their ultimate got blocked, dispelled. Really bad news.
Tries to go for a throw bait, holds it down, says no more BC. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Potato running in hot.
A hot potato, you say?
Mm-hmm.
All right, a clean potato it is. Big super, so much damage on the table, and yeah, now it's just the overhead command grab. Got to guess for like the little situation there, and unless you're doing like an ultimate DP, which may not have worked because of the timing, but better to, I guess, give it that effort than to just fall to the wayside, because now not Mac is on match point.
BC off though, counter hit does mean turns not over. Great use of the parry there.
Okay. Double butterflies. And I like the patience here. Not Mac can just sit and chill. Ultimate Shining Onslaught once more, just getting stuffed. But you know what? We'll just go for a dive.
The spin bar here. We believe in our ability. Next hit. Ooh! Beautiful little basketball dunk.
And then wake up, immediate reversal. Maybe the last reversal we'll see on the side of Labyrinth. Brave counters out. Guess for game scenario. One errant spin, one small hit. Labyrinth's on death's door, and there it is.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think at the end of that round, Labyrinth felt kind of unsure of what to do in neutral. The high fireball was always whipping on Charlotta. And so it just felt a lot of shaky ground, it felt like, on Labyrinth's end. So, fortunately for him, he is out. That's going to be Labyrinth's. That's going to be not Mac, unknown Mac. Moving on to at least the 5th place placement here tonight.
No, super well done. I like the pick from Labyrinth. I like putting out a Matera there, just saying, all right, I have a way to keep her at bay, but once not Mac threaded the needle, it was just a tough spot there, because a lot of it just comes down to good brave counters or just a risky guess. I mean, once you get like the hang of it, you can find some control. take a page like out of Monarch's book and just really like nail down the defense, but it's usually easier said than done.
Yeah, and we will have to see if the unknown Mac can deal with Lazy Ruins Sandalphon, but not quite yet. We'll be seeing Char real smooth up against Shiro.
Mhm.
Another like grand final level kind of match. I think that's just because the presence of Shiro is what's going to do that in.
Yeah, it has a
Excited
pretty
for
good
this. Oh,
CAG.
go ahead.
So how are we doing, chat? How is everyone doing right now as we progress further and further into our top 8? I'm having a pretty okay time.
Yeah, it's been
good
fun so
vibes.
far. Great matches. It's been going super smooth. We had some nice little intermission with some mid-tournament entertainment and pep talk.
Yeah.
For all the folks out there needing a little bit of a Char being extra smooth tonight. But let's see if that smoothness can help them out here in the loser side.
Hopefully. Yeah, I think Shiru mentioned something in the Discord about there's like another tournament going on, so I don't know if
Uh-oh, people
He's-
are cross-bracketing.
he's competing in
Oh.
that or
I do
what's
think
going on.
I think it's about the time where what else is running? I know Last Stand is kicking off tonight as well. Keena's back. So I don't know if that's going to be what Shiro is talking about or if there's another bracket somewhere along the way.
I would imagine it's probably the last straw if I had to guess. Because, yeah, that's the only other thing I saw going on. Unless there's something on Challenge. Like, I never check Challenge.
Or, you know, sometimes you're just caught up in ranked.
SA tourney, okay. So not the last straw.
Yeah, okay.
Never the last straw here. We got plenty of straws left. Oh, come on.
Yes, plenty of
Excuse me.
straws left indeed. Yeah, no, I think seems like the vibes are pretty good tonight.
Did anybody make like one of those little like crews that you can do in this game now and have like a bunch of people in your like your little group and have like your personal little like notebook?
I know I'm in Training Mode Network has one. I sent an invite for the Minnesota crew, and then I have another one that's just some pals out in Vancouver.
I like that. That's like there for people to have like their own little personal little in-game group. Keep tabs on folks and just really manage that better. I'm sure there'll be a Chris crew at some point.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it just because, like I said, I'm still on a break from the game, but
Yeah.
like Texas Showdown's coming up in a month, so yeah, I'm gonna be coming back to the game very soon, probably within the next couple days or week. And yeah, I guess we can, while we're waiting on Shiru, Unknown Mac, as long as you're feeling okay to go again, we can go ahead and maybe just run Lazy Ruin and Unknown Mac, just so we're not waiting too long. Okay, well, seeing that Unknown Mac joined, I'm gonna take that, that they're good to go.
Super. All right.
I mean, yeah, I'm down.
More Mac the better. And Lazy Ruin, though, back with the Sandy. Gonna give that another whirl here as we at least get some more of this character. You know, seeing a lot of fun stuff from the usual suspects with training mode and whatnot, but curious to see who will fully commit to Sandalphon with 2.0.
Yeah, it'll be hard to see because at the end of the day, if you don't vibe with Shotos, I mean, you still
like
a Shoto at heart. Right.
You don't vibe with half the cast, yeah.
Yes, Shiro just got in, but we're not worried about that right now. We got Lazy Ruin, Unknown Mac. Shiro gets to wait. And Lazy Ruin off to a pretty violent start here. Opting going
That's
to Earth.
what we're here
Plus
for.
frames.
Give me that violence. Just dropping these big old Raputkins. Nice ground wave just to force a block out. I like that a lot. Basically, you're playing Avatar Belial, but without the health loss. Tossing these chunky projectiles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just barely.
Almost had a lot cooking there. Could not quite finish it, but we'll take the hit and the round. Nice from Lazy Ruin.
Things off. Opts to eat the overhead. Good wisdom, but DP's in return to say, no, 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 you get one. I'm really liking the 2-2M usage from Lazy Ruin. It's been really solid at keeping Not Mac locked down, but that when we burn all of our meter to get this confirmed. Has to be C in return.
All right, let's see.
No link.
Tricky spot here, but you're okay until we get punished. We just advanced just a little too far forward. With the resources at hand, should be no problem finishing this round out. 2 Raging Strikes into a nice close heavy. And nice from Notmac, just waiting their turn, waiting their time. And just finding a nice solid clean hit. All right, round start. Get the crouching M. A little something there. Just, crouch M projectile. A little bit of damage, nothing serious, but footsie game we play. The DP connects though, and then we go into water. There's the orb and a parry on it. Good response.
Mm-hmm. See, I feel like Charlotta actually doesn't care a lot about the water orb. It's because who cares about 3 hits a projectile when... Okay, you know what? Never mind. Maybe we were about it if we're just gonna walk into it.
Yeah, giving up a little bit of space and damage doesn't help out too much. The walk back into the projectile, I kind of like that a lot from Lazy Ruin, getting good space, waiting the jump, not really trying to contest. Oh, whiffing.
Ooh.
Scrambled eggs and bacon everywhere. Just interesting spot as they're all just trying to figure out their next move, and it's not Mac that finds it and makes it happen. No break points here, so can't get any more Raging Strikes. Has to fish for the final hit, and that could have been it.
This could be it here. One more hit, but Unknown Mac has a ton of meter. The Judgment Cut interrupts. Sniped out with the alt fireball. Lazy Ruin. Kind of a nail biter there to take game 1.
Just immaculate placement, just covering their bases forward, even there, going into the EI stance, and just managing to backdash enough punish the Shining Onslaught. Judgment Cut, just doing their best Virgil impression. Still got a ways to go, but it works.
I mean, listen, if it's good enough for Virgil, it's good enough for literally any of us.
All right, 660 gets the jump, no answer. It's going to put Lazy Ruin in a nice even position here, spending a little bit of bar just to get the coast to coast. Oh, so good.
Bit of a waste of 50 meter there. Especially now that Charlotta's turn is fully active, 100 bars. Oh, tried throwing the jump.
So effective every time. Run up, jump, grab goes wide. And right now, Not Mac in control again. Finds a regular jump, no problem. And the Shining Onslaught in the corner. Really good whip punish. Okay, we got a match.
That was a seriously good whiff punish. Holy moly. Ooh. Sweep is what opens up. Starting thing off with Not Mac.
Right, and light pressure. Nothing crazy. Just inching our way in.
Oh.
Dashing up for some good situation, but a great counter on the Judgment Cut. Finding a little bit of just opportunity to fight back, but now it's eating some solid damage.
Opting for the reset to get us into Earth. Oh no! Jumpy little rat Charlotta goes for the second one, opens things up.
Alright, nice Pharrell. I like this. Lazy Ruin jumps over to the ultimate Shining Onslaught. That's 2 in a row, all the meter spent. All my meter gone. Jump over. The mash out. Clean. Big shot here as Lazy Ruin with the life lead. Not too bad, but still a ways to go, and the 6XL might close it out.
I think it's gonna be that, Raph.
Nice.
Alright, things are equal here. Gotta figure out how Lazy Ruin can kind of take things back for himself. Themselves, anyway.
All right, up and down. Ladder hits its mark, finds its floor, and right now Lazy Ruin is getting floored as they're just eating so much damage. SBA was available just in case. Not Mac, match point. Sandy's wings getting clipped. Lazy Ruin just trying to find their footing, wants to show off the new character and make some magic happen, but it's tough out here.
Yeah, right now, things are starting to go back in Mac's way. Doesn't get the full connect for the alt DP, but a decent enough. And Water Orb is gonna try and slow Mac down enough.
All right, Holy Ladder, the bust out. Avoiding letting it go to a final round of the final match. Not Mac, setting up, patient, waiting for reversal. Not biting, instead going for a brave counter.
Oh, no!
The grab off Noble strategy. We have the meter, we have the Noble Executioner, and with that, Not Mac puts the pedal to the metal, caught Lazy Ruin standing up, and as a wise man once said, what are you standing up for?
I wish we had like player cams that people would be willing to do so we could actually see if people pop up for Ushige moments online.
My chair's too comfortable for that, but I
It might
understand.
be something to look into, but I'm not sure how that would work in an online tournament, you know?
The logistics would be tricky because you have to be everyone in the same channel.
Right,
So-
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, it's gonna be Char Char and Shiro on last game of Losers quarterfinals. Char Char is trying to start things off to a rather aggressive start. Ooh! Catches Shiro pressing some button. Gonna lead into a full combo here.
Yeah. Guess what though? This is where Shiro can shine, just having the opponent back in the corner. Eats the ultimate, but an immediate hop out. Always gonna be tricky to lock down Vera, and was hoping for the Mehen to lead to an extra juggle. Not quite, and that should be the round for Char Char. Okay, little juggle here. Vera max range, even trying to summon, no good. And this full, oh, I love that. Everything just piecing together. It's just like watching someone do like an incredible machine. All the all of the mechanics just work in tandem so beautifully.
Ooh, and this should be able to do it. We have the meter. We're gonna spend it all on the funniest combo in the world.
Boom. Put the statue down. I look cuter than you, and we're gonna let you remember it the hard way. And now 1 round apiece. Shiro, a good answer back as long as they can play this range, not let a transformation come out. That can be the biggest boon here. As looks like we're setting up with the frame trap. Shiro not biting, and just trying to wait out this whole sequence.
Ooh, a little bit of a stutter step for the throw. Second, third throw?
Right. Doesn't work that time. Shiro gets something. Gonna tolerate. Yeah, just want to soft upside, get a little bit of damage. Ultimate good answer. The Mehen doesn't get canceled out. And with 100 meter, SSBA is the next hit. Next hit wins both these players. Oh, good
Char
brave
Char, are we
counter.
throwing?
No,
No, we
we're
aren't!
fine.
I was scared. I was like, really? We're doing that?
I mean, if the button there from Shiro would have worked, that would have been it. I've seen how many times the EX or Ultimate Slashes just get stuffed by Shiro, so that time Char Char made it through no problem.
Ooh, great little confirm here. The Air Mayhem has been doing wonders right now for Shiro's zoning game.
There's a little bit of fear having to deal with that, but once you do deal with it, here comes Char Char, spending a lot, having to set up for the command grab. That time, yeah, you thought it'd be the grab, it was the frame trap, which leads into the grab. So losing the 50-50 and some more huge damage here.
And the throw, Char Char on set point right now up against Shiro.
Right.
Just Char Char's been finding some of the best neutral skips possible. Ugh.
Yeah,
Tell me
counter
about it.
hit,
It
dash
sucks.
heavy, but a throw. Okay, one way to beat a throw is with your own throw. So avoiding the transformation, Char Char's gonna have to earn it. Oh, but the ultimate whiff didn't go far enough. Cute.
Do we cash out super here?
I'd
It
say
looks like
so.
we are.
It's early. You have enough life, and that's 50% gone. Best spot for it. Had a big jungle potential. Let's try to finish it here. Nice.
And get another last round situation for the both of them.
Oh, but the spike, it missed. The run up gets a hit. Solid damage. Forcing the block. The frame trap is there. No, just gonna extend our pressure, but finds the low.
Back in the hard BC here. Finally gets the command grab. Shiro's been so good about trying to just stuff any approach on it, but caught sleeping one time.
Ooh. Oh, I love that setup. That was so cool, but even better block from Char Char. Ultimate slashes. There's the dash cancel. Maximizing damage. Use our last break point for it. We can't finish the job here, but now it's time to spin the wheel.
Oh! The recovery on the ult Mayhem allows Char Char to take it 2-0.
I like that answer, trying to set that up while airborne, knowing how scrambly it could get, but just being able to inch your way forward on the air like that and then catch the falling Cagliostro. What a great call out. What great spacing, and Char Char with a big win. Continuing on to top 4, eliminating Shiro.
But before we get to see where Char Char ends up in loser semifinals, looks like we're going to be moving up to winner's side as McDonald's, aka Desley, has to fight against the demon himself, Yoru Sensei. Oh man, this is going to be insane.
Oh, for sure. A 3 out of 5 between both these players is nothing short of spectacular. As Deselli has been playing so well on their Matera. The LER power-up has been shown exponentially here, but Yoru Sensei, no slouch. To be a menace at all ranges, so it's going to be on Deselli to find their tempo against a character that can be as scary as 2B.
Mm-hmm. I need to, for 1 second, hold it down. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. The floor is ours, and the match is for all of y'all. The gift keeps on giving. These beatdowns never end. Excited to see how this shakes out as we're winding down to the finale. All right, how's the round start begin? With Yoru Sensei just avoiding that situation, knowing that Matera's got the probably the better range to kick things off in terms of like having some good tools for it. So make your space, get her in the corner, and then just run your game. All it takes is one small hit, any little thing you can do, and we're just slicing through. And then the frame trap, just 2 quick lows. Knowing that like so much of what 2B does always kind of leaves her in a range to hit her 6-frame far L and find a way to just convert that off of it into anything, since it always can do chain attack, makes that button have so much value.
I know that Batera got quite a big buff this patch, but you know how 2B fared?
They nerfed one of her EX skills, the voltage, the
Okay.
one that you could put out and then just kind of like activate at any time. You got a counter hit and your opponent ate half their life in damage. Yeah, they removed that. If you hit her when that's active on you, she can't pop it and you won't like take trade damage and die.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice! The beam connects. Aim is true, and that's a nice round here for Yoru Sensei. Okay, full screen game. Looking good here for Krisalys, the dash attack, and trying to catch the parry. Avoids getting hit by the follow-up, but I mean, that just lets Yoru get an opportunity to find perfect spacing, finds a counter hit jump M, eating solid damage. This is where Matera kind of melts, gets a jump out, very lucky there, and has some room, but very easy potentially for Yoru Sensei just to push Matera back into the other corner. Okay. Some light button presses. Krisalys, with the corner of themselves, went for the anti-throw tech, but Yoru Sensei just blocking, goes for a little bit of their own with the 2-2L full conversion, SBA, pods at the ready. And now this is another tough spot here until the anti-air comes out. Side swap, hold on. Nice. What a beautiful call out. And that's a one round there. That was super nice.
Glad to see I came back for a nice even matchup. No sweeps for anyone.
No, it's not going to be easy for either player.
But right now, yours Sensei taking this third game fully his favor.
Still though, at least with a chance until you get thrown. And now we're in that rough spot. Brave counter loses out, but luckily Far L saves our bacon. Even with only one Brave point, this is not the worst spot to be in. Try to take their turn back, but despite -2, did not pay off.
No. Zero Sensei up 1 game. But hey, this is winners finals, so best of 3, or best of 5, first of 3 is the way I need to say that.
Mm-hmm.
We have more time to adapt, more time to figure it out.
Well, we're thinking on it. What's the best we can do here is now where the butterfly pressure is just mounting up. And the extension, nice on the fadeaway. Yeah, all of that was just perfectly done. Recognizing that, we don't need EX, Airborne Starry Sky to get a big juggle. We just need that right perfect spacing, and it works out, but not that anti-air arrow. And you're already in the corner here. This is really spooky.
Mm-hmm. We are setting the volt. It's gone though, so we burned all of that skill for nothing.
Okay. Butterfly out. It's forcing the block. Good break counter. Even that high catches a big hit. And now Matera, very scary. Could have just died there, but it should be okay. Right, double ultimate, refunded half of that, so we have a third ultimate ready to go. Yoru just blocking for their life here.
I'm loving the pressure sequence. And a great DP. Gonna be so close for Yoru Sensei.
Nice. Dodge the arrow, gets smoked by the butterfly. great way to win that round, and that puts Giseli on the board. Not a 3-1, not a clean sweep.
Mm-hmm. Trying to check any approach with far L. Ooh.
Okay, Tortek. Delayed,
Oh.
but still good, and this is not the worst scenario, but a next hit could be humongous unless Giseli finds a little something and has the lead now off of just a good sequence of smart defensive bust outs.
Mm-hmm. And I like to say that round all went Giseli's way because Yoru got caught pressing a button after BC. That was all off a counter hit. Even the greats forget that it's -2 now.
Yeah, and even just like recognizing, like, yeah, Matera's buttons, the lights aren't the best thing ever, but well enough that once they block a BC, they can take their turn, and they are just taking their turn all over Yoru Sensei.
Driven to the corner already. You can't outrun this butterfly. And the super.
Come
I
on.
don't think it's going to be just enough, but one more mix wrap.
Oh, too far for the BC to connect, but at least gives us some breathing room. There's the lows. SSBA is ready to go. 2 Brave points down. Maximum damage, and now huge spot. Yoru Sensei can take this to a match point. Giseli can take this to a final game. There's the tech on the grab. Tried the far M. The heal is not strong enough, and now 2B match point.
Yeah, it's super hard to contest with slower normals like that.
Wait a minute, though.
Simple jump in.
First blood, Yoru Sensei. There's the 5 heavy, just for some blocks. Not a counter hit. Oh, and was able to block after whiffing.
Doesn't get follow up on the 6XL, but still we're in prime neutral territory.
Oh, the jump!
That
Thankfully,
could've been so bad.
yeah, thankfully, Starry Skies, not as bad as it was. Not the fastest thing ever, but if you play your cards right, you don't die, but you might hear.
I don't think we do, even with SBA. This doesn't do a ton of damage, even with the extra 20%.
Throw, chip, anything. Ultimate Butterfly, the Hail Mary. There's the block. There's the
Whoa!
flip over. Hold on. There's still 2 Brave points on the side of Yoru Sensei. The Brave counter. The challenge afterwards. Butterflies are there. Oh, the Brave counter.
The big counter hit!
Hold on. In here. We don't have the meter to kill, though. We have one.
don't,
No,
we
yes,
do!
we do. Beautiful.
Desperately holding on for dear life.
Wow.
Insane
Final
comeback.
game after that. Like, it was already crazy with, like, the throw bait. And then you immediately get a anti-cross-up, anti-air to finish the job. Just, oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Again, beautiful throw bait. Butterflies are going to be down for a bit. Let's Yoru's offense going up.
Oh, this pressure here. Nice little damage. We have enough meter for the next touch to potentially finish the job, but we do our own double jumps out of the corner. It's not just 2B with this extra mobility for when it matters. And if Giseli can get to 100 meter here, can force just the next big one touch from either one. Spend half
Opting
of
to
it.
spend for. Oh! That was so scary.
Oh my god, what a run up anti-air! The
From
call out, you're
downtown.
spending too much time in the sky. Wow.
Ooh, keep it safe enough. Back throw. Give me another throw.
Alright, This is a tough spot. I don't know if we can easily rat our way out of this. A Raging Strike is an answer. You got double 5Ls. It's a little expensive. But we get an ultimate. We get this jump in. Oh, no.
Ooh! Great job there, Krisalys. Bringing this down to last game, last round.
Double match point. It's all down to this. Winner will get into Grand Finals winner's side. Just Krisalys taking Yoru Sensei to the brink, but Yoru Sensei strikes first blood, and this lead is already at half.
Less than now.
Shots, hold on. Tables are turning. Mix
Butterflies.
Master Krisalys getting Brave countered back, has all their stones, and the anti-air holds up, takes the life lead.
Brother, we have the loops to throw bait! If
Spend
we
it.
can do
Finish
this! Krisalys with, I feel like, an upset here. Taking it over Yoru Sensei, the reverse sweep.
I just love sending out the butterfly, finding the anti-air at the perfect timing, those counter hit crouching heavies, leading to just so much from that high in the sky, and just making sure there's no wasted movements, no wasted hits. And after 5 long, grueling games, we get a reverse 3-0, and Krisalys, Grand Finals winner's side. Or no,
That
maybe
was
it was even. No, it was reverse 3-0. Sorry, go ahead.
That was incredible.
I agree.
Found the groove, found exactly what you got to do, and managed to blow up Yoru Sensei. We'll have to see who he gets to face as we head back down to our last first to 2 set of the night. Char real smooth and Unknown Mac. Char kind of feeling himself after taking out Shiro 2-0. And I'm sure Unknown Mac as well, taking out Labyrinth and Lazy and fairly uncontested, gently contested games, at least in quarterfinals for there. So we'll have to see how these two play against each other.
All right, slice and dice. Already not Mac. Trying to find an anti-air, not quite there, but man, it's all about reacting and keeping Char from just getting these activations for free, and just trying to just keep them honest. Okay, frame trap, nice block.
I like the Abari attempt from Not Mac. Ooh, parry!
Oh, beautiful. Denying the setup, really good answer, being able to parry any kind of media like that, and it's gonna hit. It's a full juggle. All right, Char took a risk, worked out.
Empty jump low opens up. This should be death. We don't drop.
Okay, big beam. We dropped, and we teched.
See, that's my bad. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
All right, another ultimate comes out. Patience here from Char. 1-2. EX Holy Ladder. Not Mac still holding on, but running out of time, and the double dodge is not going to be enough.
We do some silly situations here. It's not all just serious life and death. Char trying the command grab from downtown. I feel like, yeah, this is definitely a sillier set than what we've seen here tonight.
Absolutely. But, oh, the anti-air. It is still Char in control, despite spending a little bit of resources. Not too worse for wear. As long as they can maintain this, they can let Charlotta just run around and flip around. It's not going to be any damage until she finds just a solid hit. Oh, no points here. Char needs an activation very soon.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh my god, they're both at such low BP.
Oh, and the wake up grab, trying to walk back. Not quite enough. Tough spot here, goes for the grab, nice immediate tech. Double ultimates, just chipping away. The jump over. And the hit with the sweep. Char stood up at the last second. And not Mac tying up the rounds.
Insane stuff there. And alright, Mac off to a great start here. Gotta see his demon flip mix. Decides doesn't want any of it. BC. Do out to check minus frames. Decent enough. Light Holy Ladder is real fast, but it has no invulnerability, so trades out there.
And there it is, cutting through, and we get the first game. This is still 2 out of 3 here, I believe. It is still
Yes,
losers
best of 3.
semifinals.
I was just surprised. I was like, damn, that was it? That was actually all the damage Mac needed?
Hey, it adds up. And I love it. Double Holy Ladder combos. I'm a fan.
It's real cute.
All right, gets a clean hit. It's good for Char. A lot of meter on their side. And the command grab little trap. Don't have to waste spending any of this resources until we get the next chunky hit to try to finish it.
I think right now Max might be a bit flustered. Oh yeah, no, throw him the Brain Destroyer. Delayed 5U. We're spending it all. Char trying to style on Mac. To stabilize the mental as much as possible.
Yeah, stabilize the game too. The round is there. Could try to take us to a game 3. We get an early jump in as well. And a throw as well. This is just preying on Charlotta, but the counter is great on the dash attack, immediate reversal. Again, no risk, no reward. Yeah, I can get countered if you block it, but you gotta block it first. Oh, Char not taking their turn, respecting maybe a reversal after the block Brave counter.
Ooh, beautiful throw, babe.
It gets
Intentional
everybody.
or not.
Can't feel bad if it happens to you because it happens to everyone. You feel that throw in your bones. And next thing you know, Charlotta's just a mile high in the sky, finding a jump in, and finding a match point here for not Mac.
Gotta be especially careful, Char. Can't be too reckless. I mean, this is set point. This is your tournament life right now.
Right? First clean hit.
Nope, go ahead.
That was a first clean hit for not Mac. And they find a flip juggle. Not huge damage, but I mean, the corner is where we feast or famine. There's the noble strategy flip. I like the delayed block to not get hit by a command grab. Nice. Call you pressing buttons. This is massive.
Especially since Mac has been pressing buttons there every single time. Might as well. This is a moment where I can DP on minus frames. I could super on minus frames even. Oh, good anti-air.
Nice. Game 2 in the books for Char. We're going to game 3 to see who makes it to losers finals.
This could be super close.
That's how
Take it
you
a
want to
moment.
see it, all right? I want this to go as big a distance as possible. Both players are playing out of their minds right now. Okay. Striking some pressure. The jump out is actually pretty good here with the side swap. Now is Chartra going to have to spend meter, or will they find the command grab? No, they just find a full sequence into the power up, catching the jump out, no problem.
Has to be C, but Max not a ton of life and extra damage coming in hot.
Oh, dash attack hits. We're out of break points. We have some meter. Now it's a guess for game scenario here. Nice tech on the delay throw. That Char just has to be brave, but oh, Holy Ladder. That's crazy.
Why would you Holy Ladder in that situation? I mean, it worked out, but goddamn.
Oh, delay tech. Chip out's imminent. Char has to play this perfectly. Does not even have, what to say. Did not even have meter for like a good reversal. Send it with the ultimate, and now again, match point for not Mac.
Oh, you swatted out of the air. Oh no.
I love that as an anti-air has a ground bounce. Combo's so cool. People are throwing fireworks outside.
Everyone's excited. People want to see Mac move on.
It must be like
Ooh,
someone's
trading.
birthday. Oh gosh. Big hit.
That's it.
All right. Not Mac. Is them. What a dub. And moving forward in the bracket. 4th place going to Char Char. Real smooth all around. Not quite as smooth as they'd like. And has to take a bow. But it was fun watching them play.
Oh, I could actually hear the fireworks from your mom. Oh, you were being serious about that.
I was not kidding, no.
Oh,
Hooray! Yippee!
sorry. I just thought that was kind of funny. They're celebrating Mac.
But there's been at least like 10 to 15 cars at one of the houses in the cul-de-sac, so they're probably celebrating someone's big day today, and now they're just
Yeah.
bringing it home. So more power to them,
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm just surprised that's like, is that even legal this time of year?
I cannot answer that.
Yeah. There's been times where, people in my apartment complex will be, shooting off fireworks too. It's like, are you even allowed to do that? It's like, whatever. But yeah, I think we're getting down to the wire here with Yoru versus Unknown Mac, and if you need a second Mac, that's totally understandable, but
Oh, okay. I'm gonna mute my mic for a little bit.
yeah, no worries.
Oh no, it's getting big.
Yeah. Now they're really excited now.
Yeah, I mean, they're either really excited or they really want the rent to go down.
Yeah, right.
We'll have to wait and see.
Find out on the next episode.
The Not
Oh,
Mac Cheer
no.
Squad is just bigger than you thought.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, losers finals time. Gonna have to see Unknown Mac go up against the 2B Demon Yoru Sensei here. Taking as much time as possible, letting these intros rock out. Ooh.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Alrighty.
Engage.
Starting off with grappling hook into a throw. Not Mac. Ooh, cute little confirm. I'm liking Not Mac's defense here.
And their offense
Allowing-
too.
Oh, ooh!
Zero style, just that hop over. Everyone falls for it. You think you're safe, you think you're fine, then just one big leap and you whiff your throw, and you're like, well, oops. Okay, Mirage, no, give me a Brave counter. We have an
Hyper beam
SSBA
close-up.
available just in case we can get a point back, and that's going to force it. I love that response. Just run up 2-2A. It's just another, second best way. I think maybe the best way 2B has to bait a throw, because doing jump U has its more inherent risks, and it's much easier to snipe out of the sky compared to like 2-2A. L, either way. Ooh, nice double jump.
Yeah, strong patience here. You gotta just wait for 2B to be the aggressor, because what is she gonna do outside of... Oh!
It's gonna get clipped by the slow on the jump over. Ultimate Noble strategy, and having its own inherent risks if blocked, but Not Max said you gotta block it first.
And
Okay, nice
yeah,
jump
we're
over.
seeing the situation with Not Mac where, okay, if you just keep pressing 5H, you have to come in and do something eventually. I don't have to do much.
That's true.
'Cause
Oh, tried to shimmy.
Chip's not a super threat. Shimmies are a threat though.
Yeah, didn't work the first time, but the second time, big call out into SBA. Just nice chunk of damage. Reset situation a little bit and let yourself just run up and set up. Yeah, run up, backdash, just to force Not Mac to get tagged. Even press a button jumping in the air. No good, so eating a big chunk of damage.
Yeah, we knew Yoru wasn't going to go down without a fight. Oh, and simple shimmies are what's opening up Unknown Mac right now.
All right, there it goes. The hit back on both sides is now Yorosensei in full control here, unless the ultimate has an answer for that, which it does, and then run up, jump just to catch you, grabbing ghosts.
Happens to the best of us. Everyone gets throw baited eventually.
All right, now back in this corner. How do you get out? All these backdashes, trying to force a reaction. If you're not Mac, you can't even like throw out maybe a Shining Onslaught because something goofy can happen.
Mm-hmm. And,
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
This run up backdash, run up 2-2L, one of those twos is coming out, and it's a hard guess either way. If you try to hit a holy ladder, the backdash will get you. If you go for two, if you try to tap the 2-2L, you'll get knocked down into a counter hit, juggle. It's just, it's a hard 50-50. I love Yoru Sensei using that very liberally.
Mm-hmm. That's the parry to get things going here. Ooh, good double spot dodge.
Oh, and the jump again though. Neutral jump, saving the bacon. Off the wall too. Yoru Sensei not wanting to use their meter yet. Oh, nice call out once more.
I mean, ultimately, the fine again. 2B doesn't do the most damage on SBA, so we can take that hit.
Okay, the grab though. Not a bad spot. We finally went for a hover mix-up. Force out a break point. One left for Not Mac. Stuck in this corner, just waiting for their chime. Recognizing that 2B in this spot is going to have all the tools to keep you cornered unless you dive and then jump over. Stop trying to grab this potato. It is too slippery for you, friend.
It's going to be a super that secures it. A little bit scarier than it had to be, but at the end of the day, if you win the round, you win the round.
All right, we got our chain combo. Literally taking this coast to a big corner. Just finding that chunky hit. Ooh, the parry? Good, I love that. Yoru Sensei has been falling down with a button every time they go for a double jump, so great from Not Mac for calling that out.
I'm also loving the raid from Lop the Legend. Thanks for coming in, stopping by. We're in losers finals right now. Stotmac makes adaptations finally not falling for the 2-2L throw bait this time.
I don't like them trying to go for a throw after the blocked Brave counter, but I mean, probably guessing on the situation. Same side low, here we go. Easy, clean. Nice round here, and now a huge, huge opportunity for either player to go up in the set.
Ooh, the JL. Decent enough way to contest 2B in the air.
Nice throw. Here we go.
Oh. Wade manages to snipe out for a full confirm.
Ooh, grab tech. There's a little something there. Hold on. The beam comes out. We're getting some dashes and some pressure. And we finally found another grab off the noble strategy. Once more, Yoru just standing. 2B is blindfolded, so maybe she can't see that coming at some points.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's why I'm putting it too. Just backing up.
And we're spending it to get out of that situation, but all that meter gone. It's going to be tough. You might need it a lot. Oh, what a jump.
It's especially scary because, oh no! We have no BP this SSBA should be able to kill here.
2-2L just been striking gold. Every time just a button comes out. Something comes out on the side of Unknown Mac, and they just keep getting counter hit, keep getting juggled. Just either not wanting to commit to a EX Holy Ladder, or not even just like jumping away, or even jumping forward. Going air to air when you suspect it could always be a benefit, especially if you're playing it as a character like Charlotta with such a good forward jump.
Mm-hmm. Good parry here.
Needs more damage though. Gets a sweep. That's a start.
Just
Big
needs one
corner
more solid
pressure.
hit.
Yeah, I thought. Oh, I was almost worried. I was almost worried there for unknown Mac, but luckily the worst case scenario is they're just stuck in this corner. Instead, they get to jump. Missed the round. Okay, nice.
Battle 2. Engage.
Right.
Ooh,
Big
big
round here.
juggle here.
Yeah, I liked it. Full combo. It's great. Just great damage. When you get a quarter of the opponent's life off a solid hit there, it means so much.
Mm-hmm. One throw. Oh!
No throw. Here we go. Your
Bit
hubris.
of an unorthodox throw bait, but it works out.
Oh, the anti-air on the other side. Cute. We flip, we dip, and we close out the round. All right. Unknown Mac still alive here. It's 2-1 on Yoru Sensei's side. But the 1 is a sign of life. It all begins with the 1. Can lead to more, or it could lead to the end. We'll see here. Yoru Sensei shooting out the beams to kick things off here.
And you gotta remember that this is exactly how Yoru lost in Winners Finals off of a reverse 3-0 sweep.
That's very true. Yeah.
Could happen again.
Don't let it happen to you. Oh, what a neutral jump. Once more, big grab, nets, big nothing.
Trying to throw bait 2-2L. Manages to grab off that sort of reluctance.
The cross-up jump did not work out. The throw did come out, but missed the crossover. Found a counter hit. Hold on. Bye-bye to your life bar. And Yoru Sensei, match point here. A little scary there, a little hairy. After the grab whiffed, I was like, oh, this is going to be the end. But no, was able to block, got the Mirage. And now we're in a tough spot here for Unknown Mac as they get juggled into another chain combo. Oh, it's a quarter of your life gone from an air to air. That's wild.
Not looking great. It's not going to be perfect no matter what happens.
Yeah, but if you are not Unknown Mac, you want this to end with a round win at the very least. But yours says, look at this lead that they have. They almost have all the meter for SSBA, and they're moving so freely, just trying to dare Unknown Mac to challenge.
Failed to try and just contest any of these air buttons, but managed to land a hit. Could be something big here, Raph.
Little by little, it can add up. How well can Yoru Sensei defend against this? No break points either side. Next hit's gonna kill either player. Oh, a whole ladder's a start. But the Mirage, that's so much damage. Boom.
Ah! It's gonna be the throw, and Yoru Sensei defies fate. It will not happen again tonight. As we see 3-1, Yoru's back up in grand finals.
Just those two things hitting, right? The Mirage tags for so much damage, and then the throw was enough to seal it with no brave points to Unknown Mac's name. They will be known, though, as third place tonight here at Krisalys Cup in a valiant effort for the Potato Party. Great stuff to them, but now it leads us to our grand finals.
Right. Yep, we're in the
Yoru-
final stretch.
Reminds me of
Yoru
you, Stretch.
Sensei has some heat going into him into the grand finals. You know, Desley had to wait a little bit, so we'll have to wait and see how we handle this grand final start to Krisalys Cup number 13. Very excited. It's been a fantastic night here tonight.
Yeah, agreed.
Super, yeah, I triple agree. And now, Matera versus 2B. We have Deselli with this amazing Matera zoning at its finest, going up against 2B here. 2B's right in the corner, suffering the butterfly pressure. Yoru Sensei needs to win 3 and 3, 2 sets in a row to try to take this over Deselli, who's going on a rampage right now.
Ooh, far out manages to confirm, and Deseli on a near perfect. Only a little bit of chip, so you know what? I'm going to call it a perfect. It's perfect in my mind and my heart.
No, that was super clean. What a way to start. Just, even after Yoru Sensei came off a 3-1 win, right? Deseli, not any fear in their eyes. Gets tagged with a grappling hook, but, you know, it's okay. It's going to happen sometimes. And gets the dash cancel grab. All right, I like what everything's adding up.
Bring some BCs again. Shades of 1.62.
Yeah, people are taking their turns though once they block them. But ain't blocking this. Nice clean hit. Summon the podes. And now, nice attempt at a guess to finish it.
Ooh. Hold on, though. It's not over yet.
Oh, nice block. Losing. We have 2 break points left, so 1 left. Chip is an issue. If you are Deseli, it's a tough spot. Yeah, gets tagged by the laser. Laser tag, as they say.
I suck at laser tag.
It's been too long, so I can't say when's the last time I've done that, and if I'm terrible at it, which I probably am.
I mean, yours looking pretty good at laser tag still.
All right, you know, tagging a lot of damage on Deseli, despite that strong first round. Oh, they're just getting tossed up. At least finds an ultimate anti-air, but it's gonna need a lot more than that. Okay.
Ooh, bot dodges the BC. Okay.
I like the response. Small challenge here. You're spending 1 more break point. Don't have many of those now to spare. And then, yeah, try to go for the unique action over. But a nice Mirage anti-air is going to put your Sensei on the board. Taking first blood on the long road to a reset.
It's going to be a long way to go. Has to win 5 more games total if we want to see your Sensei come out on top. And it's off to a pretty dominating start this second round, or the second game.
Yeah, tough spot. Deseli just can't really find any room to move around, play their game. Every little response they've tried to do has just been met with a nice Brave counter. Your Sensei just finding a lot of hits here, happy to spend up all their Brave points. As long as that means that Matera is like just having to sit there and wait it out, but a nice jump over is actually going to find some nice damage here. But a Mirage is even better, and 1 more of those or a throw will be it. Nice jump over.
Deseli has to figure out how to stand up against Yoru again, because I don't know if you want to make this another reverse sweep. You want to get this done at now. So all this momentum is gonna wear on your mental.
Oh, tough spot here. The hop over no good, and now you're just gonna lose so much of that. Shaving off as much life as possible, not even spending anything there, so we can enforce the next hit win, which should come through here, even with a low hitting low damage SBA. It's gonna be enough to close out game 2, and Yoru Sensei looking unstoppable.
Hey, McDonald's coming back hot. Ooh! Catches Yoru trying to go for a laser there. Safe jump, the Mirage. This is going to be a ton of damage. Should kill with SBA here.
All right, yeah, nicely done there from Deseli. Back on the board with the round. Had a clean round 2. If they can find more of these, they'll be back in the saddle, but getting those over Yoru Sensei, who's just a fiend on momentum, is so difficult. Just dealing with these mid-range buttons from 2B is a big challenge in and of itself. Even after a tech, far M, or just M, it's just so much.
Staying high in the skies here, trying to just not deal with laser. It's been a pretty solid tool to dealing with Matera's projectiles. Oh! Gross little throw bait there. Oh, and catches a big JH. This is going to be it.
All right. One on the board. Krisalys not giving up the ghost so easily. Recognizing that I have the advantage here. If I go to loser's side, then it's all evened up. So I'm going to take advantage of it while I still can. 2 more games can solidify the championship. But Yoro Sensei sees that trophy, and they're trying to go for this gold. Double backdash gets caught. Too far away, though, for a 6XL combo.
You know, maybe Desley is the kind of player that works best when back's against the wall.
Well, had a clean hit. Maybe still too far away to get something, but didn't want to aggress. And a great spot. Double jump is going to help out a little bit, but... Oh, now. Yoro Sensei's in. Punish?
Oh,
Very
big
good.
punish.
Whew,
Big enough,
For
like every
Matera,
punish
yeah.
matters.
Yeah, it's something. Like, big in this game for me is just like...
Is this?
Should be chonky. But, you know, when you have a far L, that can only lead to so much. You get what you can get. Ow.
Oh, we just mashed it. 5L. Ooh, doesn't bait it.
Takes that, though. One more of those or any throw will get that round. We're at reset point here. Yoro Sensei taking some damage is A-okay. Once they get going, nigh unstoppable. Krisalys got to do that here and now. Oh, oh actually, that could have been worse. Actually, it is getting worse. What the heck? All these counter hits.
Pressing after plus frames there. Oh, whoa! Yoro trying to be a bit cheeky there. DC on the jump in. Oh no.
Eats it in their face, and that ultimate skill is going to go to the corner here. 2 good guesses on the side of Yoru who's going to get this reset. But the up back, ultimate Starry Sky, a grab, as even as it gets, keeping it short and sweet. As Yoru's now blocking for their life.
Oh!
Oh my
No
gosh,
punish!
what? No, he just blocked. That was the chance of chances.
It's fine. It's just hyper nerves right now. No BP here. Throw bait!
Reset from Yoru Sensei, 3-1 in the first set. Sends the Krisalys down to losers. This time there will be no comebacks here, as Yoru Sensei now forcing this into a final set between these 2 titans. Who will be your Chris Cup champion, as Yoru finds a great anti-air to kick things off here in game number 5. First of the reset, and more chunky damage coming through.
God. RL finally puts an end to the onslaught, but still back at the corner. Ooh. Great jump back, and again, another jumping throw bait. Sky seem to be doing pretty well for Desley so far.
Yeah, it's been just a lot of little things. Oh, what a counter hit on the crossover. That was nuts. And just to make any little extra damage stick. I like this lead here, yeah. Yeah, Ultimate Butterfly ain't gonna save you from the beam. Okay. More chunky damage here. It's a good 1/3 of your life just gone. And now you're back into just more of the blender here. Oh
Throw bait,
no!
but everyone pressing buttons and Yoru's pressing better.
Yeah, just using those great sword combos. Just slicing through any monster in her way. And unfortunately, that one is going to be Krisalys, who's losing that first game. Yoro Sensei up 1 in the reset. 2 more away for being your Krisalys Cup champion. And that 2B would be pretty good in Monster Hunter. She got a long sword and she's got a great sword. So she is coming equipped for any kind of matchup. The humble bow seems to not be strong enough to deal with. Knock, knock. Open up the door.
It's real with the non-stop pop-up of 2-2L.
Oh, what a parry. If this is the worst part is when like nothing you do feels like it's right. You keep getting stuck in these situations where you don't really have any good method of escaping from them. Even the tackle, which is normally unsafe, it's very hard. It's pretty much impossible for Matera to punish it.
Mm-hmm. It's not looking great for McDonald's right now. As those throw baits are starting to get a little bit less and less and less effective on Yoru Sensei.
Alright, there's a shot. Finally an opportunity to press some buttons, but immediately denied by Yoru Sensei, who's just pressing so much more at all times. At this point, yeah, Krisalys just... Oh, tough road ahead for them.
Yeah, that entire round, I don't think there was a single combo. It was just a war of attrition with pokes and failed throw attacks. Hold on, though. Not going to be the biggest combo here. Opts to go for a reset.
And Mirage denying anything. Yoru Sensei just keeping Sully on their toes. Anytime they try to like focus a way around, try to apply more pressure, just a reversal saying, I don't care. Okay, dash cancel grab. Oh, so much damage on those two. Any throw just does such a big chunk.
Oh no!
Alright, it's huge. Not gonna kill, of course, but it's a rough road here.
Leads into a... I was going to say leads into a guess for game, but McDonald's fighting back, poking out just in time.
Nice. No, there's no value menu here. Everything here is premium cut beef and as best of combos we can dish out because we don't. I need the Sully to get around a game on the board early. If they can avoid going down 2-0, then they can give themselves a little bit of leeway going into the next game. But right now, Yoru Sensei is just destroying their life bar.
It's not looking too great.
Okay.
This is going to be enough no matter what. That's SBA should kill. Perfect to put it in style.
All right, Yoru looking nigh unstoppable. It is time for another 2 to 3 comeback. If anyone could do it, it's going to be the Sully. They're going to need to dig deep to make this happen, as Yoru Sensei denied it the first time. Can they do it again?
Done it once, almost did it the second time. Third time's hopefully the charm, but charms aren't going to work on Yoru Sensei. Plus range. Something has to break eventually, and it's going to be the throw to open it up.
Oh, 5L losing to the 5H. The big SBA is going to put the big match point. Yoru Sensei 1 round away from being your Chris Cup champion. As 2B asserting her dominance. Become as gods, as they say. But the only god here might be Yoru Sensei.
Block situation. McDonald's kind of stalling a bit. Definitely think we're fully on the back foot at this point.
Oh, even the Starry Sky doesn't quite work, but at least we get out of the corner. Immediate whiff chain strike. Saying, if I'm gonna press buttons, you cannot stop me at any range. Whiff punish me? No. You don't dare.
Low on skill, but ooh! Doesn't matter for the moment. Big anti-air confirm.
Oh no, that was scary. If that was... Oh, a counter hit could have spelled doom. 100 meter.
Next hit.
Anti-air. I like it. The double, not quite enough, but one more arrow shot can do it. But look how much damage each of these beams is doing because there's no breakpoints on the Sully's side.
You gotta be so careful. Orbs of Doom falls into it.
Not dead yet. Not quite
Oh!
Doom, but that from downtown, the skyscraper of a 2H, and Yoru Sensei with 2B makes it through to the top, is your Krisalys Cup champion. Second place going to Deselli, but one hell of a set to wrap things up
Wow.
tonight.
Whew, I was like on the edge of my seat, you know? That was incredible.
You know, that was a really great run from Deselli, but you know something, y'all?
What? What's that?
I'm not feeling McDonald's. I'm thinking Arby's. Might have to go get a Yoru Sensei beef and cheddar or something.
They definitely
Maybe,
deserved it after their big win here. Nothing short of stellar there, as one of 2B's strongest soldiers, consistently bringing it home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and now, if I am correct with what 2B's saying, this is Yoru Sensei third time
Yes.
as a Chris Cup champ.
The very first 3-time Krisalys Cup champion. So, yeah, big
Hero of
kudos
his
to
own.
Yoru. Congratulations. GG's all. Yeah, no, good stuff, Yoru.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
you
welcome.
did fantastic.
Cool. So Curry, I know this is your first time commentating, Chris. Usually what I like to do at the end is give my commentators a little bit, like, at the end, if there's anything you want to say, you know, like any thoughts you have, anything you want to plug, that kind of thing. So, anything that you want to, any last thoughts or anything like that, Curry? I'll start with you.
Sure, that was a fun time. I love plugging some pluggables. So
Yeah.
you can find me on Twitter still at @AaronCurry_. Blue Sky is going to be AaronCurry.itch.io. Twitch is Aaron Curry, and YouTube as whatever. As for this week, it seems like you'll be seeing me around still. I got Training Mode Network Neo if you are a beginner and intermediate and want to play with some really talented folk who have come up from there. Players like Vanitas, amongst others, got their start at Training Mode Network, and this week will be our open bracket for Grand Blue. So if you feel like playing more Grand Blue, swing by there. I'll be doing Clover Clash tomorrow, yapping on that. And then we'll have to wait and see on how Wednesdays look with WASD making its grand return, but I'll be around. I always am. That's going to be it for me. Raph, how about you?
Just appreciate everybody hanging out and having a good time. Always nice to hang out on Krisalys Cup on the commentary. And I've been doing a lot of big streaming lately. I'll be going live after this. So if you want to watch some Monster Hunter and hang out, I'll see you there. But twitch.tv/Raph_TX is my channel. Love to have y'all. But first and foremost, keep supporting Miss Krisalys. She's working her butt off,
Oh, yeah.
offline and online. So show her all the love and keep dropping in for whatever she feels like playing, be it maybe Monster Hunter Wilds in the future. So I'll see y'all around.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. Well, thank you so much, Curry and Raph, for commentating. And shout out to Kopi for all of his hard work in the background as well, making sure the bracket ran smoothly. So yeah, I couldn't do it without you guys. I always appreciate having a great team to help me out. So
That was a
Anytime,
blast. Thank you
Captain.
for having us.
yeah,
Y'all have a good night, all right?
sounds good. Hope you have a good night as well.
Alrighty.
All right,
it
take
easy.
care. Yep, you too. Bye. All right, guys. Oh, yep, that is a wrap. Thanks for hosting. Yes, thank you all for competing. It's always lots of fun and really cool seeing a bunch of really cool, intense matches, especially that one at the end. Ugh. Yeah, it's always cool seeing everyone just giving it their all and seeing some upsets and yeah, no, like great time, you know. So yeah, for any of you that I have a lot of like regulars in my tournament, but anyone that might be new here that would like to compete, this is a tournament that I host on a bi-weekly basis, usually on the 1st, 3rd, and if there ever is a 5th Sunday, I'll host it then at 5 p.m. Central. So as my bot just graciously, yeah, good timing, stream elements. It gives you the Discord. Hopefully that link is still working. I might need to update that, but just in case, I'll use the command. But yeah, you can join my Discord server. That's where I announce whenever I'm hosting another one. So, and then I'm also on social media, so I'll give you all my socials here shortly. So let me get out of the room now that we're all done with this. Cool. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is gonna be it. So let me switch over to my stream ending screen. Yep, so you guys can see my socials. So as you can see, I am on a number of different platforms. I am on, I would say Twitter is probably my most active one at the moment, but I am also on YouTube, um, TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Sky. So you make sure you guys follow me on those platforms. If you're interested in seeing the VODs of this Krisalys Cup as well as others, you can find those on my YouTube channel. But otherwise, oh, hold on, let me do the prediction. But yeah, Discord is still with app before the actual name. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. There's been a lot of other things that have kind of been the priority. But I will get to it eventually. Let me see. Let's find a song that we can close out on, and then I will send y'all to somebody. I'll find someone to raid. We'll see who is still online. I'm gonna, in honor of Yoru being a 3-time Krisalys Cup champion, I'm gonna go ahead and we can end it on Weight of the World. I think that's pretty fitting. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching, lurking, competing, and just continuing to show support for this. As I've said before, Krisalys Cup was honestly, it's basically a passion project for me at this point. It was supposed to be just like a one-time thing I did almost a year ago. It was just going to be a one-time thing, but then I had so much support that I decided to go monthly, did that for a while, and recently went bi-weekly, and who knows, maybe at some point I'll make it weekly. I don't think I have the capacity to do that right now, but I think that's something I would love to do in the future. And like I said, couldn't do it without my amazing team, so shout out. And Curry and Raph said, make sure you go check them out, show them some love. They're both doing incredible things for the FGC community. Same with Kopi. Kopi's been on the comms before. Fantastic TO, also does great on commentary. So yeah, make sure to go support our amazing tournament staff that helped us make this tournament a success. And yeah, let me take a look, see who we can raid. See who's online. Ooh, lots of people for a Sunday night. That's kind of surprising. Figured a lot of people might be, like getting ready for work tomorrow or something, but let's take a look. We've got a couple of options I'm eyeing, like including some people that were in the tournament. Oh, wait. Actually, I think the last straw is still going on. So yeah, if you guys want more like tournament action, we could do that. We could just raid into another Grand Blue, especially one that's returning. I wasn't quite sure if what was going to happen with the last straw, but it looks like we are so back. But before we do that, let me just check, see if there's any other options I'm overlooking. But I don't really see anyone else. I raided Yoru kind of recently, so yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to the last straw. I figured, with the tournament making a comeback, that Kina would definitely, appreciate the support. I'm actually kind of glad to see that it's coming back, Like, again, I wasn't sure what was going to happen with it, but we are so back. So, yeah, I figured, if you guys were having a lot of fun with Krisalys Cup, then, why stop there? Let's send you guys over to some even more great Grand Blue tournament action with the last straw. So, would definitely appreciate if you guys could stick around for a minute or two to support the raid, support Kina, all the good work that she's doing for FGC as well. But yeah, on that note, I'm out for the night. Thank you again. I will see you guys in 2 weeks from now for the next Krisalys Cup 14. But until then, make sure you guys follow Siegfried's advice. Make sure y'all are, practicing good old self-care, right? Take time, sit back, relax, hydrate, all that good stuff. But yeah, you everyone have a wonderful evening. See y'all later. And yeah, let's go do